Big up, guys. It wouldn't be me if I didn't do it. Big up, guys. Welcome to this watch along between Bournemouth and Spurs. I hope you guys are awesome and are doing well. How are you feeling, guys? How are you feeling about this game? How are you feeling about this game? We just now seen the lineups, or certainly not long ago. Um, It's an unchanged lineup from Spurs. We'll start with Bournemouth since they're the home team. Neto, number 1, Neto. Number 37, Aarons. Number 27, Zabanani. 5, Kelly. 3, Kirkes. 8, Rothwell. Number 10, Christie. 29, Philip. 24, Semenyo. 9, Solanke. And number 19, Cliver. Spurs lineup is unchanged, guys. So Vicario starts in goal with Pedro Porro at right back, Romero and Van der Ven centre backs with Didoji on left back. Midfield, we have Saab, Bissouma, and Maddison. Maddison, who makes the starting lineup, guys. And Kulusevski, Richarlison, and Son. We will go through the team again for those may perhaps arriving late. The boys will be joining me shortly. There's a bit of a delay there, but they will be joining me shortly. So how are you guys doing? Let's have a look in the chat. What are your first sensations upon hearing the lineups of both Bournemouth and Spurs? Let's go over to the chat and see who is there, guys. We got JJ, big up JJ. Oi oi coys. Zvaro BG coys, come on boys. I'm absolutely buzzing, guys. I'll be honest with you, I've been up since 6:30 this morning and I've been absolutely buzzing about this game. Big up the panel from Jason Williams. A win this afternoon and we will be top of the table for a few hours. We will indeed, Jay. Good to have you on board, mate. I hope we will wait. We'll see waking up. Do you know what? I think this could be his sort of game. Listen, be patient with Kulusevski. It's come back from a tough old season. Man, I think with injuries and that last year, and it's only the beginning of the season. I think all the forward line between Son, Kulu, and Richarlison. Hopefully, that all three of them can all have a good game, and more importantly, all three of them end up in the goal scoring sheet. I think the most important thing for a forward is to score goals, and all three of them could do with that today. Let's see how that goes. Eurocave 2-1 Spurs. It's my prediction as well. I did say, although other people have said 3-1 Spurs or 5-4, 5-6-0 Spurs. I don't know. Maybe it's the enthusiasm back of the Man United game that's leading us to thinking like this. Big up, JJ. Afternoon, Iggy. Afternoon. Dexter, afternoon. JJ 3-1 Spurs. Let's have a look. Who else is in the chat? Football, hola. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. In Sophie says in theory, big up Sophie. In theory, should be a comfortable win for Spurs. I always worry when people say comfortable. Comfortable and Spurs do not go together, guys. I have to say. Football says Maddison hat trick. Oh, that's some afternoon that will be for him, given the week that he's had. By the way, he's had picked up an injury in the back of the Man United game, left in the boot, and had us all worrying. And up till I think yesterday, didn't really train properly, and Postecoglou in a press conference said he was going to look at him, decide nearer to the game, and he has decided, and he is in the starting 11. So good to have him on board. How long will we have him on the pitch? I don't know. Maybe a possibility for the Celso guys. What do you guys make of it? First ever solo Iggy stream. Yeah. The first one I've started today, but we'll see. They go. Listen, I'm going to be joined by the other boys shortly. I've got one of them right with me now. Big up, Mari. Big up. It's super duper early where you are, my man. How are
Yeah, it's morning, 7:30 in the morning.
7:30 a.m. That is commitment. That is Tottenham proper. Big up, Mari.
You could be C cube and be 4. Yeah, 4. It's gonna be 4:30.
I Cube 4 a.m. where you are. Wow, man, that's that is some serious commitment. I listen. I really hope for you guys that they give you a real display today. One that you can enjoy. That at least you can either go back to bed too with a nice smile on your face, or perhaps start the day, depending how the result is. And let's hope it works out. I reckon 2-1. Big up, Scott. Just saying hello to everyone in the chat. Big up, guys. Big up, Jay. Big up, Scott. Big up, Jason. Morning. Everyone's in different parts of the world, you know. Everyone, big up, Jay. No, not today. It got my man Mari here. The other guys will be here shortly. Dexter, I have a quiz question. No cheaper. Why do they call it a hat trick when scoring 3 goals? Oh God, it's too early. Mari, why do they call it a hat trick and then scoring 3 goals? I
Did
don't know.
you do a hat trick 3 times?
Yeah. Mari, I don't know. Are you aware of the team? Would
Yeah, let's go grab my phone and look at the lineup. But
we are unchanged, my man. We are unchanged. So for those of you just joining us now,
oh wow,
guys, don't forget to smash a like to the stream, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. But I will go through this team again for the benefit perhaps who just joined just now. Vicario, Porro, Romero, Van der Ven, Udoji, Saab, Bissouma, Madison in midfield. Madison makes the starting lineup.
okay.
Kulusevski, Richarlison, and Son. That leaves on the bench as follows. Foster, Royal, Sanchez, Davis, Højbjerg, Skip, Lo Celso, Solomon, and Perisic. So we have no recognised forwards up on the bench. So we better hope that our 3 come through for us today.
Wow, oh
What are
man.
your thoughts, my man?
No, I'm happy Bass is playing, but be honest, I want to take precaution that hopefully Lo Celso gets some minutes and maybe for Manson in the second half. The same front 3. Richarlison, man, you gotta come good. You gotta come good. I mean, we could say he's crap week in and week out, but we're taking it game by game. We need Richarlison to have a pulse. I mean, up front, we need him to score.
All
Uh,
3 forwards, Mari. Son and Kulusevski too.
yeah,
None of our 3 forwards have been on a score sheet as
yeah.
yet.
And then on the wings, Poro and Yodoji continue growth. We wanna see there. Poro last week shined, but this time, we have a tough assignment. So I can't pronounce the guy's name right now. So early in the morning, Solanke scored a goal and an assist against us for Bournemouth the last game, and so they this is a very tricky game. So we need to see continuing growth on the wings from our wing backs. Continued growth from our mid our center backs. The partnership with VDV and Romero, and then the midfield continue to boss, and provide those opportunities and stuff. And like I said, I had a 2-1 prediction. I'm gonna stick to it, and like I said, want to see continued progress there. So yeah.
Well, we got the response regarding the hat trick, Mari. Google tells Sophie that the phrase comes from cricket and was used when a bowler took 3 wickets from 3 consecutive balls. There you have it. There's the answer. I was not aware of that.
But then you know what? Then in football and hockey, they get it wrong. Then what I mean getting it wrong is if it's 3 consecutive attempts and you score,
Yeah.
and the football is soccer because people get a hat trick on 8 attempts. You know, you know. But in cricket, if it's a hat trick, 3 scoring opportunities on 3 attempts, that's even more impressive. I think Lewandowski did that one time. He scored 3 goals in about
He
5.
scored about 4 or 5. Was in the Champions League game. He scored like 5 goals one night.
Yeah,
Ridiculous.
in a short amount of minutes. It seemed like every attempt.
Mari, I don't know if you're aware of the Bournemouth team. Neto, Aaron, Zabani and Kelly, Kirkers, Rothwell, Christie, Philip, Semenko, Solanke, and Justin Clivert, son of Patrick
Patrick,
Clivert,
yeah.
makes his debut today on the left-hand side. According my
Oh,
understanding, he's playing we're playing the 4-2-3 formation, and Justin Clivert will be on their left-hand side, our right. So that means Pedro Porro will be up against him. So that's going to be a nice little battle there.
we gotta watch
Um,
Solanke. Solanke hurt us last year.
yeah, he's playing up top. Yeah, in a 4-2-3-1. I'm just seeing the images of the Bournemouth, their stadium, absolutely hammering it down with rain. It was actually, it started off with a little bit of rain. It
Mm,
got into the bit of sunshine, and now it looks like it's turned to a rainy fest over there. But
mm.
listen, this is England, guys. We can have 4 seasons in one day. The Peluche, hi from France. Bonjour, bonjour,
Bonjour.
bonjour. Vive la France, vive la France.
Vive la France. Vive la France.
We got a super chat that comes in. Big up, you sir. Hey, Gimari, hope you're well. Good luck, Coys. Thanks for the super chat, user. Big up yourself. Big up. We got another one in the house.
Uh,
Ah, Mr. Fresh, Look how fresh he looks. Look at him.
it's the
Look at him.
Don. It's
Look
the
at him.
Don. Don Stel. Don
Where,
Stelios.
where are you at still, man? You got the shirt, the sunglasses, the hat. Are you abroad? You're in England, because it doesn't look like England. It's too sunny.
I'm in Enfield Town, Winchmore Hill, North London.
It's really weird. You got Bournemouth absolutely hammering it down with rain. We got cloudy where I am. Mario, I don't even know because he's just woken
Oh,
up. So,
wait. It's
and
heat.
you're in
I'm
Enfield.
in Cyprus, man.
Orlando.
It's sunny. It's hot. I just left the beach to go to the bar across the road to go watch the Spurs game and represent. I got
So
the
you're in
Spurs
Cyprus
summer
then.
gear on.
You're in Cyprus then. Gotcha.
Say that again, Iggy?
How long you been out there? Been out all week?
No, 4 days. I'm here for 2 weeks.
Man, we're jealous of all the sunshine you're getting. Bournemouth is raining. I've got a little bit of sunshine here, but non-comparable to.
Crash.
Steph, have you seen the site? Have you seen the lineups? Have you seen the starting lineups? What are you saying?
I'm in the hotel.
What are your thoughts on the teams? It's frozen. It's frozen. We'll get him back
Maybe
in
Solomon
just a sec.
starting out wide instead.
Okay, you're lagging still. There's a connection issue. Nothing new with you, isn't it? It's
Sorry,
the connection.
I know.
What are your thoughts on the teams? Now I've got you back. I've got you back. Oh, it's cutting out again. You still with us, guys?
I'm here.
Still, we can't hear you. Still, jump off and jump back on again. We'll try and get you in a sec. So, all right, let's have a look at a few other guys in the chat. Dyer being paid. What's happening there? Sorry, guys, bear with me just 1 second. So Dyer is being paid not to come to work. No wonder he wants to stay. You know what? I'm not even going to focus on Dyer or anybody that's not really part of the project. Just going to focus on our team today. Dexter, I don't blame you for cheating. We've got another super chat that's coming. Donna Cullen. Hello, Mr. Ingram. What is the status of the mugs? We're sorting them out. They have been on order. We're getting them sorted out, and we will get in contact with those people that got in touch with last time. By the way, both Lee and Maz are on holiday, so we're waiting for them to return from the holidays, and then they can be sent out to them. And the other few that have asked are on their way. Anybody else, guys? Make sure you head over to the store and you can order them directly from there. Stel, we was asking earlier on, what are your thoughts on the teams? Unchanged Spurs. No, we just can't seem to get a. Will, you there?
I'm here.
What are your thoughts on the team, my man?
It's the same team as last week, pretty much. I'm good with it.
Yep. Same 11. Are you happy about that, or did you want to see somebody else in action?
I mean, not seeing Richarlison would have been good, but I don't think it's going to happen. So I'm happy with it.
But the counter argument to that is that none of our forwards have scored yet. So isn't it fair to perhaps? I don't know. I'm just asking here, guys. Is it not fair that how can we judge one for not scoring when the others haven't either? So maybe all three of them will end up on a score sheet today. You never know. It could be a crazy game and a lot of goals. But what are your thoughts on that?
Well, I mean, the outer left and right wingers are far too wide to be consistent goal scorers in a Postecoglou system. So I don't expect them to be scoring week in and week out. I think if you have that expectation, you don't know Postecoglou's tactics, and you're going to be sorely disappointed. They'll get the odd goal here and there, but the person in the middle, if you watch all the Celtic sides, the striker scored 30-plus goals a season in the league. The winger scored 8 to 10. Right, so for me, you're gonna if Richarlison's not scoring, there's a problem. If the wingers aren't scoring, it's normal. So, I mean, for me, last week, Son had the most shot creating actions. He had like 7. He had the most chances created. He had the most key passes. He had the most so as far as creativity was concerned, Son actually did more than Maddison, believe it or not. So, as far as things that led to a shot, and then. But yeah, no, I'm not concerned too much about Kulusevski or Son. I'm not having a breakdown like everybody else is on those parts. For me, it's just a striker thing.
Listen, for as long as at some point these guys will get on a score sheet, I know that. So it's just for me, I like to see the solidity at the back, and I'm convinced that the solidity at the back will continue more with the understanding. The longer these guys play together, the better the understanding becomes. The goalkeeper all of a sudden starts to look a bit more confident because he's happy with the 2 defenders in front of him. Bissouma doing his business in front of him. So all of a sudden, the longer these guys play together, the understanding reinforces, and the likability of conceding at least silly goals will become less. However, that doesn't mean that we're not susceptible to goals. One ball over the top, and we can find difficulties. Stel, can you hear us now?
Let's see. It looks like he's lagging pretty good.
Yeah.
That hotel Wi-Fi, boy, I tell you.
You need to pay the $5 a day to get the premium Wi-Fi.
Sorry.
Stel, you've seen the teams. What are your thoughts? That's 3 times I've asked him. Every time I ask him.
Every time you talk to him, it locks us up.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on the lineup, Stel? It freezes.
But stop. Just stop for 30 seconds. Stop.
I'm on the Simfret Wi-Fi. It's worse than my one at home.
Right, I can hear you perfectly. I can hear you. The picture's frozen, but I can hear you. Give us the lineups quickly. What are your
Turn
thoughts?
your camera off.
The players are coming out now as we speak.
Turn your camera off, Stel. You'll get better reception even if we can just hear you.
Well, the players are coming out to the field of play. Yeah, it's not happening. It's not happening.
You guys on the other thing, the thing's up if you want to sync up.
Yeah. I'm watching it live at the TV, so I'm absolutely live. So I don't know how.
But if we do it that way, then we'll celebrate at different times.
All right.
But we got a 40. Looks like a can't remember orange green. So about $20 value. Here's some donation from Mr. Stell's Wi-Fi package.
Wi-Fi package. He's
Thanks,
in
Donna.
Cyprus. He's in Cyprus. So
Well, is
Bournemouth-
it the link that says link to watch the game? Is it that one?
It's in the private chat, my man. Mari.
Hmm?
In the private chat.
Oh, it's in the private chat. Okay.
It should be the same as that link. That's
Okay. So I'll put it up on my iPad.
Right, we've got another. So the super chat. Somebody who Steve Stills Wiper. Guys, what are your thoughts on how you guys see this game? The guys in the chat, how do you guys see this? Let us know. Iggy, it's Kobe Bryant's week. I just found out he was an AC Milan fan. Yes, he was. He was indeed. He was a huge AC Milan. He used to speak very well Italian. He spoke well in Italian as well. So I saw quite a few interviews with him in the AC Milan channels, and I wasn't aware of his how well he lived in Italy for a while. So yeah, and it's a sad loss, tragic, the way he passed away. But what could you do? But may he and his daughter knows that passed away on that plane or helicopter rather. Yeah, it's just sad. But guys, we've seen on the images Porro, Maddison, and Kutsi hugging it out. All the players are hugging it out. We're just about to see the start of the game. So I'm gonna try and be with you guys, sink it in with you guys. You know what? I was saying earlier on, Patrick Kluivert's son, Justin Kluivert, is making his debut on the left-hand side. He's going to be on Pedro Porro's side. How do you see that? How do you see that battle there, Will?
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to get the clock set up here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I was just saying Justin Kluivert is making his debut for Bournemouth today, and he's going to be playing on Pedro Porro's side. So
He'll probably get skinned.
I am a little bit worried on that side today because Kluivert is on his day can be a really decent player. But listen, I think we got to start aggressive, not let them get on in any kind of rhythm. I must any kind of rhythm going, and we've got to attack them from the off. That's how I see it. So, guys, we're ready. Center circle. Bournemouth are about to kick off, guys. God, the nerves. Come on now. Here we go. Kick off. Trying to attack down inside of Udoji. Udoji blocks it. It's offside.
Yeah.
So,
what second on you? 35 seconds.
I'm on 35 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, 40 coming up to 40 seconds now, guys.
40,
I'm at 47, 48, 49.
So you
50.
guys are like, okay, I'm about 5 seconds behind you guys. Bissouma giving it to Vicario. Vicario goes long. They're pressing up Sasai. Maddison on the ball gets tackled, dispossessed. Solanke, ball goes in the box, claim for handball, and Van der Ven sees out in the corner. I'm on 1 minute and 10 seconds now, guys. That's where I'm at.
You'll see the time now where we're at right there on my clock.
Okay, so you guys are a few seconds in front. So corner for Bournemouth, guys. I'm just a few seconds behind him, literally 5 seconds behind you guys.
Yeah.
A corner from Bournemouth. So they started on the front foot. Corner puts in, headed out by Bissouma. didn't get past the near post. Son goes to press up to the defender. The ball gets knocked out wide on the right-hand side. Tackled, missed by Richarlison. Run straight through. And it goes out for a throw-in, guys. Good, strong start by Bournemouth. They want to set the tempo going. We're going to have to fix up on that. Try and get that ball. Try and win that ball back. Let's get the team out here.
Oh, good job. I saw. But they lost it.
Solanke the ball. Great tackle. Straight in by Romero. Really strong tackle. Richarlison going to press their goalkeeper. Maddison in support. Goalkeeper hits it long.
Oh,
Neto.
Sonny.
Sonny on the ball. Dispossessed. Oh, Sonny's going through. Maddison 1-2. Sonny takes the player on. Can he get his shot and puts a cross in? It's a tame cross. Couldn't get it through to Richarlison, but already Spurs are in the attack.
Nice.
Just after 2 minutes. It's a good little 1-2. Missed the ball initially. Did a 1-2 with Maddison. Son takes on the defender. Tries to get it back across to Richarlison. Gets dispossessed by Lloyd Kelly.
Oh.
Zuma, Udoji, Maddison on the left-hand side. 1-2 with Richarlison. Udoji gets it. Intercepted by Neto. Good start from Tottenham. Now we're talking. We're getting back into it a little bit now. Just over 3 minutes on the clock.
The people will blame Son for not scoring there. So
No. He had gone a little bit out wide, so he did the right thing. He did the right thing to try and get that ball back across. Solanke on the ball gets body by Romero. Good interception by
it doesn't matter if
Van
he did
de
the right
Ven.
thing or not. They'll make it there.
Oh, well, I can only give my opinion, Will, and the rest, you know, the guys can decide, and that's viewing at home.
Good job.
Rothwell, Basuma puts a tackle in. Good tackle in. Sees it out of play.
Ooh.
Good stuff. Basuma continuing his form. A good run of form here. A throw in to Rothwell. Yep.
Charleston.
So we are. Basuma on the ball. Maddison plays it into Richarlison. Richarlison's got the opportunity to knock it out wide to Kulu, but gets tackled by Solanke, who now Bournemouth back in possession in midfield with Rothwell. Rothwell who knocks it out wide to Semenyo. Semenyo knocks the ball into Solanke and gets bodied by Romero, and ball falls into the hand of Vicario. Vicario lays it down to Romero. Good start, by the way. Look, good in 5 minutes. You can see the intentions of both teams. Van de Ven knocks it out wide into Maddison.
Somebody needs to help Maddison out here.
Yep. Maddison looks at Poro's gone and introverted. This is the problem you got when both fullbacks go on the inside. They got no outlet, so you're looking for the wingers to come on, the midfielders to go out wide. You can see Maddison there, right? You had a situation where Maddison's looked at Poro, and you just think Poro's so into the midfield, isn't he? He was like really tucked in, and you just in that situation, you just wanted them to pull out wide so he can release that ball. So you had to keep it. That was a naughty challenge from Semenyo on Udoji. Caught him on the ankle. Arguably, that could have been a yellow card. Maybe it's that early in the game that a referee's allowing the first challenge at least. But yeah, that could have been given a yellow, in my opinion.
That's foul.
Van de Ven. Foul on Udoji again. Bit of break in play at the moment, guys. So we're 6 minutes in, guys. Your early thoughts?
Fouls by Bournemouth.
Another foul. Referee needs to step in a little bit now. That's a foul on Basuma.
These guys are playing a little dirty.
That was a foul on Rothwell on Basuma, which the referee is allowed to let it go. We've played on. Poro back into Van de Ven. Van de Ven knocks out wide to Maddison on the left-hand side by the touchline.
Nice. Saw Maddison. Oh, pass intercepted. He was trying to get into with Charleston.
No, not quite. Not quite the pass, but also not quite the run as well. So it's a really weird one. I don't know where That ball was supposed to be floated in too. He was already in the area. He couldn't overhit it. Anyway, throw into Spurs with Doji on the left-hand side who gets intercepted. Sarr gets intercepted. And it's a foul to Bournemouth right at the touchline next to the dugouts. I appreciate that, Marcus. Much appreciated your comment, my man. We'll do my best.
The English guys last week didn't like my Major League Baseball commentary very much. The American
Horses for
boys.
courses, isn't it? Somebody likes it, so I'm sure somebody else will be coming on very shortly.
Even here in the U.S., even here in the U.S. for Premier League, we have British commentators.
Yeah.
So it is a bit weird. Like for the USMNT stuff, we have Americans. So to hear it in an American voice is not so weird, but to hear ball goes out to Sun comes back down the other side. That type of.
Yeah, listen, horses for courses, man. Some people will like it, some people won't. What are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do?
I guess I could go like Dan THSC and be like, ball's going out to Sonny Min on the left hand side.
Bournemouth in possession of the ball. The ball gets knocked out wide, completely misfired that one. Lloyd Kelly's knocked it out wide, and it goes to a Spurs throw-in. Udoji plays it into Maddison in midfield, who turns past Rothwell.
Another foul.
Turns again.
Another foul.
Another foul. Referee really needs to start intervening. I hope he hasn't caught him in that bad foot. But it seems to be, it seems to be the theme at the moment. Referees allowing quite a bit to go. But Spurs in possession with Basuma on the left-hand side by the dugouts. Takes on one player. Looking to play Maddison.
Into Richarlison.
Oh,
Got to get a pass off. Shoot. Shoot.
Benjamin.
Go on.
Shoot.
Cool.
Shoot.
Anybody.
Handball. Oh, they may not give it.
Come on.
It did hit him in the arm, but
get a shot in. They might look at it. The ball goes out of play. Maybe there's a shout of handball. It's a very timid one. Whether they'll give it or not is another matter. I'm not too sure.
I don't know, man.
That his hands
give it though.
Max Aaron's hand is out there.
Motion.
I don't want to hear any talk about the one that we got that was like that then, because that was the exact same situation.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it didn't go against us, and we didn't get it either. So we're even now. Nothing
given. Udoji takes in a few plays of balls in the box. Cuts out into a corner ball. Well done, Udoji. I like it. You know what? I'm liking this kid more and more. You know that? I'm liking it. He looks a real prospect.
Yeah.
Definitely. It seems to combine the attacking and defensive side of the game really well for such a young player. So really happy with his performances so far. Corner kick for Tottenham. Maddison puts the ball in the box.
See, I can do that one, guys. I can do Korean commentators.
Listening to a Korean commentator is a laugh. I haven't actually heard them, so I may have to watch a game with Korean commentary.
The Korean commentators are kind of similar, but to Mexican commentators. To be honest with you, they don't do the goal for as long, but it's like 손흥민 go. 손흥민 선수가 골을 줬습니다. 예, 감사합니다.
Hey guys, it's just a break in play. Solanke and Romero. I think this is going to be a very interesting duo because Romero's gone in a couple of times at the start of the game on Solanke, and Solanke's just managed, whilst Romero was jumping up on the ball, he's managed to get in there and hit one on the side of him. So watch out for that duo there. I think there's going to be fireworks between them two guys. Cube, yes, Udoji, Spurs and Italy national team. Yeah, he's played up to all the national. I don't think he's played for the senior team as yet. He's played up to the under 21. So he's still available to not only play for Italy, but for his the other options he has, other nationalities. So hopefully he chooses Italy, but we shall see on that one. Bournemouth on the ball. Max Aarons knocks it out to Rothwell. Rothwell is looking for a wide ball
Good job,
to
Romero.
Justin Kluivert.
Good defending from Poro there.
Yeah. Brilliant. Corner ball to Bournemouth. The guys did gather around quickly. They gather around to support very quickly then, Spurs, and we just literally cut out the danger there. Justin Kluivert ready to take the corner for Bournemouth. I feel like set pieces are going to play a massive part in this game.
Yeah, they're real good at it.
You can just see it already, like early signs. You can see the set pieces are going to be an issue, a growing theme. Defended by Van de Ven, clears it. The ball gets knocked out back wide to Rothwell from Max Aarons. Rothwell on the ball now. Ball goes back in plays, goes all the way back to the defenders. So we're in a good position here, guys. We're defending well. We've got men behind the ball. Udogie gives it to Maddison. Maddison's looking to play someone that slips someone in. Gets Pedro Porro, who's in practically central midfield. That's what the inverted fullbacks are. It's so narrow. Maddison on that ball. Another foul by Solanke. Referee,
Are we a little
please,
worried?
man.
Are we a little worried that Lo Celso's not getting a shake at all? To be honest, because I took Madison out. I put Madison on the bench on my FPL team because I thought that Lo Celso might get a shake.
And Postecoglou is shaking his head. He's not happy with the refereeing at the moment. He's allowing too much of these fouls to be played. But to answer your question, Will, you're not the first time I've heard this. A lot of teams have taken Maddison out of their team, of their fantasy team today. So a lot of people are peed off for that. But in answer to your question, Lo Celso, I felt if Maddison's fit, he plays. Simple as that. But I felt, particularly against Manchester United, he could have played a part in that.
Sonny,
Maddison.
He could have played a part. But anyway, let's go. Sonny, Maddison in. Oh my God. So Sonny's edge of the box. He had an opportunity to strike. He doesn't. Plays it into Maddison, who has a one-on-one with the keeper. Side foot it, saved by the goalkeeper Neto, and then on the rebound, Richarlison really couldn't do any more than what he did to try and divert that header back into the goal. But it goes to the hand of Neto. Maddison probably could have done a little bit better, if I'm honest with you. He didn't get the connection I felt that he desired. He could have and should have done better. Sonny could have been maybe a little bit more greedy to take the shot, but didn't. But he's done.
I think you saw Maddison doing the overlap there. Madison, I think, had the higher, XG.
Yeah, no, listen, he didn't do anything wrong. He just in that sort of position, he doesn't think twice about taking that shot on. But there's nothing wrong with what he did. He played him in. It was 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper, Maddison. Took the shot, saved by the goalie. It is what it is. It should have been. We should be 1-0 up.
Yeah. So do you guys remember that? So Cube asked if I ever.
I can't hear what you're saying, Will. But have you ever had Sonny out of your FPL team when not injured? I can't hear you at the moment. Your sound's gone, Will. But get to answer it in a sec when you come back on. Udogie on the left-hand side goes to take on a couple of the players. Still, the ball is in play. No, Bournemouth win it back.
Sorry, I'm back now.
All right. Yeah, you want to answer that question from Cube?
Yeah. So basically, if you guys remember that game where Son was questionable, and Jose Mourinho said he was going to sit on the bench when we played. Can't remember what team it was. Might even been Manchester United away. When we beat him 6-1 and Son ended up scoring 4 goals. Yeah, he was on the bench at that time.
Oh, no way. We won 6-1 away.
Yeah.
You put him out.
Remember, Son, he was questionable. He was questionable whether he was going to start that one, and Jose was kind of hinting that he was injured.
Oh! Go! Madison!
Yes!
Oh! Son of Madison.
What a great ball. What a great ball. What a great finish. For those of you who asked why is Madison in the team, you know why now, guys. You know why now.
Yes, scores his first one.
Fantastic
Beautiful.
goal. That was
Yes.
great bit of play. Great bit of play.
Yeah,
Spurs
well,
are 1-0 up.
I went to my cell phone, well, from the iPad to cell phone.
We got to sync this up a little bit better. You're a few seconds ahead. You killed my vibe there, man.
Yeah, you killed my vibe too. Because when my internet reset,
that is a great ball by Papa Sarr into. So the ball gets played from the right hand side. Bissouma takes on Christie, knocks it into Sarr. Sarr plays the through ball into Madison, who's making a run from the left to the right. Madison meets that ball, slots it into the corner. 1-0 Spurs. Come on, you Spurs.
You know, if we all watch that in the StreamYard broadcast, there's no problems, right?
No. I was watching it. No, but it froze.
I have it on the same time. My time on right, Will, my time on the TV and what I have on the link is exactly the same. So
17:49, 50.
Yeah, there's a delay. There's a delay. I'm on 17:50 right now. I'm going to tell you when I'm 18. On 18 minutes.
I'll have to pause it because we're already on 18.
I'm on 18 now.
1, 2, 3.
3, 4. Yeah, now we're level. Mari, please get level. Get level with us.
The only reason I went to the cell phone is because it froze. And I was like, yo, I gotta see it.
All right, then pause your one. Pause your one for like a few seconds and just get into it.
No, I'm on the iPad. Right. I'm
right on the Bournemouth on the attack. Into the box. The ball gets put in the box. Romero intercepts. Solanke beats Semenyo in the shot. Blocked by Spurs.
It was a weird clearance from Romero, though. I don't understand. A little bit didn't understand why Vicario just didn't come up and pick it up.
Milos Kerkez is causing all sorts of problems on that left-hand side. Gets tackled by Kulusevski. Can we avoid the corner? Yes, we do. Porro knocks it into Papa Sarr. Lovely little touch by Papa Sarr. Knocks it out to Romero. Romero to Madison. We keep the ball lovely there, boys and girls. Bissouma on the ball on the right-hand side to Porro, who plays it long into Richarlison. Hold it up, Richarlison. Well done, Richie. Better. Much better. Knocks it out to Van der Ven. On the left-hand side, Sonny, our captain. Sonny on the ball to Madison. Madison knocks it out to Bissouma in the midfield, playing the ball lovely there. This is lovely football, guys. Lovely football. Porro. This is the one from Sonny. Not quite executed right. Good ball and lucky. Lloyd Kelly knocks it out to Neto. Neto nearly got intercepted by Richarlison there. And the ball goes to Spurs. Madison in the midfield in the attacking third. Knocks it out to Richarlison.
Richarlison, what was that?
Why? He was in the offside position. It was offside. When he received the ball, he's in offside position. How can he be in the offside position from there, man?
So would they play advantage then or something?
No, they didn't. He touched the ball, so the ball had to go back. If he had to just not touch it, ignore it.
Right, but I mean, he touched the ball. He went straight to a Bournemouth player. They didn't do a restart. So they played advantage.
They played advantage. Yeah, they played advantage that situation. But that's why he touched it the way he did, because he knew it was offside.
But you don't want him to get advantage. You want to play the ball out.
Yeah.
In that instance, then, right?
Just let it go. Or just not be in the offside position to receive the ball, especially in the way that that ball that play had been evolved. Anyway, corner ball to Bournemouth for yet another corner for Bournemouth. Too many for my liking, guys. I'll be honest with you. Too many for how long? 20 minutes in. Corner kick. It's a long corner. Gets one. Richarlison gets the opportunity to clear it. Shots intercepted. Handball. Free kick to Spurs. Looks as a handball from Justin Kluivert as he took that shot. And it's a free kick to Spurs. Guys, 20 minutes. Your thoughts?
Yeah, too many. They've had 2 free kicks or corner kicks right now. The possession hasn't been as high as I would have hoped. You know, we're only at like 53%.
You got the stats there. I haven't got that out. Kulusevski on the ball, knocks it back to Porro. Porro goes back to Romero. Romero, who knocks it to the left-hand side to Van der Ven. Van der Ven gets the ball. On the left-hand side, it's Madison, who plays it into Sonny. Doesn't quite get on the ball, gets intercepted. by Zabani, and who knocks it out. Basuma gets the header on. Our defenders looks like to win the race against Solanke. Van der Ven knocks it back to Vicario. Vicario 1-2. My. With Van der Ven, that's confidence there. I tell you that to play that pass.
Oh, nice.
Madders, Richarlison, Madders. Sonny is in. He looks it out to play against Zabani. Zabani, can he get support? He knocks it back. Surely.
Get a better shot than that, Sar.
Better shot than that, Sar.
Needs to take that first time.
Lovely hold-up play from Sonny, who's looking for the support from the left-hand side. Sar comes in late. Really good first touch. Gets it past the doesn't get quite the power that he would have liked on his left foot. And Neto makes it a comfortable save.
That type of move right there is 100% Postecoglou ball. That's what he wants. The winger to make that run and play that ball back.
Sar. Got up and take a shot. Plays out wide to Kulusevski. Kulusevski takes a shot. Blocked.
Sonny. Doji. Doji. We're going backwards.
Are we like a second ahead of you, Iggy? No.
We're 22:40. No, we're the same. I'm in line with you, Will. With that clock that you got. I'm in line with the clock. So Bournemouth are back on the ball. It's got a nice, interesting battle out here, guys. I'm really enjoying this game. Really enjoying this game.
So yeah, we're currently top of the league.
Yeah, he's steady.
We are top of the league. Say we are top.
I don't want to hear it. I do not want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
That's what I was telling Minerals, because he said he didn't want us to last night. He didn't want us to be getting top of the league, and I said, well, hey, at least then you can say that we were on. If we don't win the league this year, you can say we bottled it because we were on top of the league for 35 minutes. It's like it won't be like 200 days like you lot over there, but it'll be.
So Poro, about a halfway mark on the right hand side with a throw, is looking for some movement. Maybe Richarlison going to get that one. Yeah, he does. Richarlison, much better. He's doing a lot better today. Richarlison back to goal, holding the ball up, playing it into his own players. Something out of. Yeah, better first touch. So the early side, it's good so far. He's doing that side of his game really well today. Let's hope we can do the other side. Good knock. Good knock by Richarlison. Kulusevski. He's looking to play somebody in. Is he going to take the player on? Take a shot. Kulu. Kulu. Corner ball, Tottenham.
He messed that touch.
He got that ball, got past the defenders, then the defenders recuperated, then he was waiting for the support, then he'd take a bad touch, meant that the ball went too far on the right-hand side and really couldn't get his shot in. Yeah, he tried to get that. Yeah, it just
got to do better with that situation. That was wonderful by Richarlison. That was wonderful.
Yeah, that was a really good header.
Wonderful. It's just Kulu got to do better. To get to that next level, he has to do better. If there's any other person, Saka, Mbappe, anybody else, they're feasting.
The guys you comparing them to, though, man.
Yeah,
Maddison,
Son
Son
takes.
Son shot.
That was better than I thought at first.
Knocks it out wide. Good effort by Sonny.
I thought it was going to go over the bar, but it dropped hard. Like if that would have been. That would have been inside the far post. That actually probably would have gone in. That
was a good effort. Good effort. Wide of the mark, but still, got to praise the effort on goal there. That is a foul by whom? Foul by Justin Kluivert on Poro, but it's given it as a foul. No foul, no. So we're in possession of the ball with Papa Matasar in midfield, who knocks it out wide to Maddison. Maddison to Poro on the right hand side, about the halfway mark. Sar gets the ball back into Romero, who knocks it back to Vicario. Vicario's not had too much the ball, but he has been involved in the field of play from the back. Van der Ven knocks it out wide to Doji. Doji to Apasar. We're playing some lovely football. To the right-hand side to Poro. Maddison just behind him. Kulusevski's in line with him. He's looking for the help of Maddison. Maddison steps in. He's looking in the area to see who makes the run. Richarlison makes the ball. Oh, not quite. Too far for Sonny to reach.
Well, we got to catch up.
It was somewhere in between getting that ball from Maddison on the right hand side, putting that ball in the box. It's quite far, not quite into Richarlison, but too far for Son. Son maybe could have gone on a bit more, but
What's your clock at, Iggy? Now we're gonna have to sync back up again.
I'm behind again by 5 seconds.
I'll just wait. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There you go. 3, 4, 5. How that way? 1 second apart. It's fine.
Yeah.
Remind me when we need to do that.
Are we still 1 second? I can just pause it one more time.
We are. Yeah, 1 second. Just literally one. We're good. We're good. We're good. 27 minutes. I feel like we're in good control, with the exception of a few of the corners that we've been giving away. I think we've been fine. Ricardo's not really had much to do as yet. Defensively, we've smothered any attacks that they've had. Another foul again. But Bissouma, listen, you cannot take the ball off Bissouma right now, right? He doesn't matter where he is on the pitch. It seems that he holds on to that ball. He literally cannot shift him. But again, another tackle coming in. Look at that. Right in behind him.
Bad tackle.
Come on, man. It's not. I'm not sure why the referee has allowed quite a bit to go this half. Let's. I hope if things doesn't turn around, he does the same with us as he's done with them. The sun is back out in Bournemouth. Had a lot of torrential rain this before kickoff. The sun is back out. It's been a really weird day over there. It's like 4 seasons in one day. Papasar gets tackled by Christie. Gets sandwiched between Christie and Rothwell. But the ball goes all the way back. We got every man behind the ball. Son is pressing Zabani there. Richarlison's closing in on Lloyd Kelly, who knocks it out wide. Didn't go out play now. Justin Kluivert manages to get the ball in. Pass Kulizeski, pass Papa Matasar. Done really well there, Kluivert, who knocks it out wide to Semenyo. Semenyo on the ball is looking for edge of the box. My word, he had Philip at the edge of the box screaming for that ball, but took the shot, which gets deflected out for a throw-in. It was the wrong thing to do. There, I felt like if he had passed it back, it would have done better. But it looks like Papa Matasar is on the floor. He's got some sort of the ball smashed him in the face. I think his mouth is bleeding. Yeah, I think something sitting in the face. He's got blood in his mouth. Not sure. I'm not too sure what quite happened. Might have to see that on the replay. Yeah, that was a real good opportunity for Bournemouth there, guys. I felt that the player done the wrong. I think it was Semenyo gets the ball, who feinted the shot, cuts it on his left foot. Had Philip waiting the edge of the box, takes his shot, which was blocked by a Spurs defender. Goes out for the throw. But now there's a break in play, guys, because there's an injury to Papa Matasar. I believe he got hit in the mouth and he's had blood coming out of it. I'm not so sure how that happened or why it happened, but that's where we are. So 30 minutes we have played. I felt that after we scored, we took real control of the game, and I felt perhaps we could have pushed to go and get the second. I think there was a couple of opportunities to do that. We haven't quite done that, but often you wonder, because that Bournemouth at some point of the game are going to come back at us, don't they? So we want to try and get a second if we can before the half ends.
Yeah, I mean, it hasn't been as dominant as I was like. I mean, we've dominated the ball, but they're getting more chances, to be honest, than anybody has so far this season. Shot-wise, not so much. They've only got one shot right now.
A lot of blocks from us.
Yeah, but they got we've got 7 shots and then 4 on target. So
long throw, Sonny clears it onto Rothwell. Ball gets intercepted by Bissouma, back to Bournemouth. The ball goes out to Kirkes, who knocks the Semenyo on the ball. Cliver on the left-hand side. Kulusevski goes to press. Porro moves on to Kirkes. Now it's Justin Cliver. Knocks the ball into Solanke, intercepted by Van der Ven with a header out wide to Udoji. Referee is offside. Solanke was offside as he received the ball. Really good. Do you know what? There's a really good understanding between Van der Ven and Romero. They just did a little 5-5 there between them. I feel like, it's a really good base. We're putting some real good base between that part of the pitch. Something that I've wanted between the two centre-backs. We're just rewatching the celebrations of Spurs, and it's like a dart. There's Son and Maddison draw a dart, like bullseye. Yeah, I was saying there's a good understanding between the two centre backs. All of a sudden, the keeper feels more protected. Bissouma in front. I like that we got a really strong spine there. Oh, certainly half of the spine, the defensive spine is really solid. Van der Ven takes on the player. Real personality there. Knocks the ball into midfield to Richarlison, who plays it out wide right to Papa Matessar. Kulusevski. Kulusevski. Let's go, Kulu. Knocks it into Porro. Porro to Kulu. Kulu back to Porro. Slow down the play. Allow the Bournemouth midfielders to get back into play. Now every Bournemouth player is behind the ball. Could have done a little bit better there. Could have gone a little bit more direct. But we got the ball. We're keeping the ball. Bissouma.
Bazoo.
That was a foul, surely. No foul given. No foul given by the referee. Looked like a foul.
Come on, ref. What the?
Yeah, not sure what's happened there.
We need to start putting a hurt on them if he's not going to call fouls.
Yeah.
We need to start now.
Yeah. I have a feeling though that when that happens, I think you're going to see a different measures of refereeing. That I truly believe that's what will happen. Eventually, Spurs players will start getting annoyed.
Yeah, they'll call foul on that. Bull crap, man. Bull jive.
The dodgy fouls.
All game.
So Bournemouth had a foul, received a foul. Dodgy fouls Justin Cliver on their right, our left side of the pitch, about sort of between the area and the halfway line. So everyone's getting in the box. This ball's going to get put in the box by Joe Rothwell and Brian Christie on the ball. The ball gets into play. Solanke jumps up. Vicario sees the danger out. Vicario's looking to release an early one. No, the players are saying slow down. And he slowed it right down. Everyone's getting in position. He's got Van der Ven to his left. Romero to his right. He drops the ball onto the ground. We're going to play it. Van der Ven goes long to Son, it seemed, but it gets intercepted. Zabani on the ball. Goes back to his goalkeeper, Neto, who goes long to Kirkes. Kirkes is getting hunted down by Papa Matasahu. A bit too strong. I felt that he could have just held it up a little bit. We could have nicked the ball off him there. I think he could have taken the ball off him without fouling him because he was in a favoured position, Papa Sarsi there. He makes the foul, so Kirkes gets the back towards Papa Matasar. Felt like he could have nicked the ball and he would have been straight on goal. He didn't have to make that foul, but it slowed them down. Long ball by Bournemouth, who gets Romero, sees the danger. Bissouma gets there first. Another foul by Christie. Solanke, edge of the box. Knocks it out wide to Semedo. Christie on the overlap. Semedo's looking to taking a left foot shot. That's great challenge by Romero. Maddison. We got players favourable to us. It's on the counter. Richarlison's in.
Score! Oh my God!
Come on, man. Come on now.
Oh my God!
Maddison slips Richarlison in, guys. He's literally one-on-one with the keeper. He's got an opportunity to take a strike with his right. Cuts on the inside. I don't know what happens after that. Flick, little. I don't know. We'll see it again. Maddison plays Richarlison
right
in.
there. Shoot.
Player goes past the goalkeeper with a little side flick, and then I don't know. Sonny was just waiting. It's like, are you gonna put in? Are you gonna give it to me? Look at that. He goes. He done brilliantly there, and then all of a sudden gets.
All he had to do is, if he can't shoot it himself, play it to Son right there. Like,
oh my God, put Venice in.
Angel Postecoglou is claiming handball.
Come on.
He's got to bury that. He's got to bury that.
Come on, man.
They're looking like they're. Oh my. I don't understand it. As soon as that ball comes to his right foot, he's got to strike it. As a forward, there's no messing about. You get your shot in.
We should be up to nothing. Come on, man.
Guys, honestly, look, it goes there. Oh, is that a penalty, mate? I'm not sure. Is there claim for handball? I don't know. Does Kelly touch the ball with his hand? He does.
he does. But
He does.
I don't think they'll
But then
give
how
it.
would you slide? Oh.
Oh, he affected the ball. That's a penalty. No.
Yeah, he affected the tempo of the ball. Whether that gets given or not.
Go slower.
That'll be the second one, by the way.
I don't think they're looking into giving it. I don't think there's any VAR.
I mean, I know it's for Charleston, but it actually affects the.
Yeah, I don't think they're looking at that. I think they're passing it. No, play carries on. There's no VAR review on that one. Kirk is on the left hand side, getting pressured.
I don't want to hear anything about that Brentford penalty anymore this season.
I know, ridiculous, isn't it? When you think around the penalties that have been given, this is just bad. Philip with the ball. Kluivert takes on Van der Ven. Gets blocked by Udogie. Brilliant by Udogie there. Bissouma, we're back on the attack. Sonny in the midfield. He's looking to play someone in. Gives it back to Bissouma. Bissouma. 3/4 of the way. Goes inside. He's looking to feed one ball to Madison on the left-hand side. Son, not quite. Doesn't beat his man. And Bournemouth retain possession. Madison wins the ball back. That's a foul, surely.
Yellow.
He grabbed him.
He's got it. His referee.
He's going.
Max Aarons tries to kick the ball off at Madison to win a throw, but doesn't. Madison goes past him. Max Aarons literally wrestles him down to the ground.
It's got to be a yellow.
It's got to be yellow, but referee Evers forgotten his cards in the changing rooms because he hasn't issued a single yellow.
And he grabs him in the balls.
How's that not a yellow card, guys? I'm not sure what's going on here. That literally wrestled Madison down.
And he got him in the ball sack.
Ridiculous. Anyway, we have a free kick to Spurs. It could almost be considered as a corner, if you like, where it's been taken from. Madison whips the ball in. Can someone attack it? Richarlison, side netting.
Oh. I thought it was there. It looked like it.
I don't know, guys. I don't know.
No, he was close.
Too many bodies. Too many bodies. I think.
I don't know. If you'd gotten a better angle on it, it may have cleared the post.
I just think he hit it with the wrong side of his head.
Yeah, got the outside of his head rather than the middle.
Here instead of here, so it's a weird one. Kluivert versus Porro. Porro, I feel he's doing really well in this battle so far, but Kluivert, I did say at the beginning of the stream, I felt that he's going to cause one. Great turn by Bissouma on Christie. This is class. This is
another
class.
foul. Come on,
nothing given. It's ridiculous. What? Christie takes a shot. Great save by Vicario.
Good angle. I thought that was going back into the middle for a minute, but it wasn't.
Yeah,
it was good.
Pushed,
clear.
Really good shot from Christie left foot to Vicario's left, who pushes the ball out wide.
We gotta get physical. Now this is a game where Vice Captain Romero said, "All right, they're being physical. We've been physical." Because it looked like the refs are swallowing the whistle.
Yeah, I just think the referee has let too much go. He's not issued any cards where he's had ample opportunities to give a yellow card to try and get that going, but he hasn't done so. So we continue. We haven't given. You're right, Mario. We have not given them the same what they've given us. I just wondered if he uses the same measures of refereeing. if we start getting involved with things like that. Bournemouth retain possession of the ball in the halfway line. Ball goes back all the way to their centre, big centre back. Number 5, Lloyd Kelly.
Awesome, man.
Max Aaron knocks the ball out wide to Semenyo. Semenyo gets absolutely steamed through by Van der Ven. Great challenge.
Good
Van
job.
der Ven has stepped. It feels like he's been in this team forever, right?
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
forget
that's
that this is like his 3rd game. No preseason games with us. He has taken this, like duck to water. It really has.
Another good block by Poro.
Good block by Poro. That side of his game is really well. He's defending well. He's defending well today, Poro.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta give us props, man. Poro's putting it in, bro.
Some players, we just got to give them the time.
Well, I told people I saw the defensive mind in Poro. He just didn't have it locked down, and I'm telling you, he's going to be better than Emerson for sure.
Corner kick to Bournemouth. Rothwell with the ball in. Another great clearance.
Good clearance.
By Basuma. I believe it was Basuma on that near post. The ball gets knocked out to Kirkes. Kirkes, who plays it into Rothwell. Rothwell knocks it back to Zabani. Zabani knocks the ball out wide to Solanke. Vicario smothers it. Vicario, I feel like he's growing in, not so much with what he has to do, but I feel like his stature, his confidence. Yeah, his confidence is definitely growing. He's not the same guy that we saw in pre-season, which everyone was concerned about. It's early days, but it's good to see a confident goalkeeper come in claiming the ball. That's a handball, surely, by Clive. That's no yellow.
Yeah, they gave it no yellow, but they gave a
foul. Gave the foul. We're nearing to the half-time whistle. I don't believe there's going to be a lot of stoppage time to be played. Not really too many breaking plays. Romero takes the free kick, knocks it out wide to Van der Ven. Van der Ven plays to Basuma. Basuma pressured by Solanke. 1-2 with Son. Basuma. Basuma to captain Son. Son to Madison. Nice. Madison plays it back to Van der Ven to Romero. Romero on the ball into Sonny.
Referee kind of messed that one up there.
Yep. Saar on the right-hand side plays it out wide to Kulizeski. Who goes with Clivert. Kulu shows strength there to try and smell it. Yep, Clivert is keeping.
They're all handsy, man. Like it's like they can't play, so they're just dragging people down.
They're literally they're quite hands-on. They're always getting a bit physical there, but Kulu did well to keep him, shrug him off. Madison turns, brilliant turn, gets a shot.
Oh, just missed.
Just a little bit too long, guys. Madison slips Poro's in, who makes his run. It's just a little bit too long, but the idea was the right one, guys. I feel this is the way that we're going to get a second ball. That is a good ball. That's unlucky.
Yeah, he had to kind of slide to get there.
Yeah. Poro smiling because they understood each other there. They were on the same wavelengths. Just a little bit over with the execution.
5 minutes. Paced a little bit.
5 minutes added on.
That's accurate.
I think the breaking play, a couple of fouls. I think with Papasar's injury to his mouth as well. Yeah,
the Bournemouth guy out the outside of the box there.
That's right. Long ball. Romero and Solanke. This is going to be a good battle, guys. I feel it. Great back heel to Poro. Confidence in Kuti. There's a back pass.
Let's go.
Come on, Richarlison, do something now. Get there.
That's a foul by Kelly. It's got to be a yellow card, man. I refuse to believe it's got to get a yellow.
Come on.
There we go. Finally, he found it. He found it.
It's a miracle.
The ball gets played. The ball gets played on the wing. Richarlison, who's in a foot race with Kelly, gets his toes to the ball, and Kelly comes through, slides him, takes him out. Yellow card for Lloyd Kelly. I didn't think Richarlison was going to make it at one point. I mean, seemingly I thought Lloyd Kelly had a beating of him, and then all of a sudden just gets his toes in and sees the tackles coming through.
Excellent put by CQ.
Free kick to Spurs in a very dangerous position. We've got our big boys up in the box.
Excellent point by CQ.
A really good ball here.
We have one of the defenders playing today. That is true. That is true.
Let's get the big boys up there. Good delivery from Maddison. Let's try and get this second goal before the half. That would be ideal. Good ball in the box.
Oh, Van der Ven needs to do a little bit better
Basuma
there.
takes a shot, completely makes a mess of that.
Oh, that's
the goalkeeper drops the ball. I think
it was bad, but actually still couldn't find its way to the net.
I mean, you can't have it. Oh, it's a great turn by Christie on the ball. Semedo, Christie gets smashed.
Romero.
Smashed by Romero. Romero's killing me, guys. Solanke on the ball. Romero intercepting. Romero's been brilliant. Brilliant half by Romero. Went wide. The ball's out wide to Kulusevski. Kulusevski. Madison wants to be played. Play him in.
What is that? Come on. I hear you, Madison. I feel your pain. Kulusevski completely muffed that one. Why did he take so much power there? All you need is a little curling shot.
He didn't need to hit it with his right.
Yeah.
And let's see this danger out. The ball gets played out on the left-hand side by Semenyo. Semenyo, who's getting absolutely well done, Porro again. So he had an opportunity there. Rather than smash it with his right into the gap, he could have played it outside the left foot, which would have probably been more favourable.
Yeah, or even just a softer curling ball right into the middle of the box there. I don't know why he tried to put his laces through it.
I'm not sure there. Yeah, it's a weird one with Kulu. We'll talk about it at half-time. Rapolo on the ball, knocks it out of play for a throw. 2 minutes to half-time.
Good job at Poro.
Well done. Papasar and then Romero, both blocking Solanke's, and the ball goes out of play. Fantastic. Really good. I'm enjoying this battle between Solanke and Romero today, but Romero's winning it by far this half. Probably one of our.
So right now we've got 4 7+ performances on SofaScore Live on the live SofaScores. Madison right now man of the match 7.7.
I can see that.
Then you got Papa Matasar and Basuma in the midfield with about 7.4, 7.5. Son been best of the front three with a 7.2, and then Richarlison and Kulu. Kulu being the worst of the front three so far.
Yeah, not a good half by Kulu this, but more so with his decision making more than anything else. You know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's giving the ball away because of his decision making, which is bringing down his statistical score.
Yeah, it's just his decision making that he needs to improve. I don't think overall has been too like awful. It's just that part of the game where he's normally really good at. His decision making is normally very good, and not for the first sort of 49 minutes that we've seen so far. It hasn't been. So maybe we got to look to improve that massively in the second half from him. Richarlison knocks it into Son. Richarlison back to goal. He's done all the right things. He's held the ball up. He's played the ball. He's knocked the ball down with his header, like he just did now for Son. He's done all the right things. Back to goal. It's just that final bit now. I just need that goal to really kickstart his season. Clivert on the left-hand side. Pogba backs away. He allows him to take a shot. Could be dangerous for Spurs. Oh my, Solanke with his left foot shot out wide. Sorry, it wasn't Solanke, it was Philip. I beg your pardon. That was dangerous. That was sloppy. So that was sloppy from our play, from our side. That could have been really dangerous. I feel like Vicario maybe had it covered. I want to say that. I think he had it covered, but that was a bit sloppy, given it was only so close to the end. Anyways, half time, guys. Maddison going up to Kulusevski, saying to him, keep his head up. 1-0 to Tottenham. Goal by Maddison on the 17th minute. Guys, Mario, over to you, my man. Your thoughts on this first half. And then we'll go to Will. And then we'll go to the chat.
Well, this game overall has been definitely physical on one side, and the ref, until finding that yellow, has been allowed them to play. I would say that there are some extra chances that we wasted. Charleston being one, Kulu a couple of times. So in a game like this, I almost feel comfortable if we have a 2-goal lead, but we have we have a 1-goal lead, which is good. Beautiful pass by Sar. Our midfield once again is playing solid. Basuma, Sar, and Madsen playing awesome. The defense is playing really good. Poro's doing his job. Udoji, Vendeven, Romero, they're all doing a solid job. Really, keep it up. We're going to win this game, and we deserve to win this game. The negative really is, man, it's just with Charleston, man. It's weird because, like you said, back to goal. He's doing good. When he's getting the chance to score, it's just miffing. In the States, we say miff or whipping. Like he's not clinical. And then Kulu, man, in the final third, man, dude, you're supposed to be the brain in that final three, and it's just off, Sonny is doing what he's supposed to do. He's putting the chances there, and so yeah. But I'm content with the performance. We have 53% possession. If we could be a little bit more clinical, but a little bit more smart, and I mentioned the 2 players who are just not being smart on the ball in the final third. But other than that, I think everybody else is playing solid, and yeah.
I'm just looking at some of the comments before we go over to Will. I mean, everyone's going in on Kulu a little bit. Look, I don't think Kulu's been awful. I just think that the part of the game that has let him down has been the final pass, the final ball, the decision-making pass. I think that's the only part of the game. If he can just improve that a little bit, I think he would have a much better game. That's my feeling. I'm not going to go in on him, certainly not for the first 45 minutes. I think his hold-up ball has been well. I think he's been really strong. A couple of situations where Clivert was all over him. He held him off really well. It's just got to. It's just that final part. It's got to become. I feel what's happening is that he's becoming a little bit predictable, where the kind of left back and the centre back knows what he's going to do, what his next move is. He's going to look to cut in. He's just got to show that he's got a different side to his game. We shall see what happens in the second half. Jones is playing again. Get Solomon on. We shall see, guys. We shall see. Sorry to change the name to Charlie. So yeah, I see you guys. Normally this would be Richarlison, but today it seems to be that it's.
Well, I mean, Richarlison, I don't think he's been a whole lot better. I mean, for me too, like I don't think either of them have been bad. Like for me, 6.8, 6.9 is like an average performance. It's not bad, right? You've improved on baseline a little bit, but it's not good either. For me, you got to be over 7 to say that you've had a good day. 7.5 or higher, I think you've had a great day, right? Like that's, and right now we're kind of looking, the only people that are sitting there, is you got Pedro Porro, I think has been really good today. You've got Madison, Sar, Basuma, Son, Mickey Van der Ven's done well. Romero's had some good tackles and stuff like that too. I don't think he's been on the ball enough though to really get his numbers up. For Charleston and Kulu, they've just kind of been there. Kulu's made some bad choices. I think he needs to tighten his game up a little bit. Otherwise, he's going to end up finding himself subbed off after the 65th minute, right? For Solomon.
Yeah,
he needs to get his head screwed on a little bit tighter. I don't think he's been bad. He's made some bad choices that have led to either transitional counterattacks and or missed opportunities. I don't think he's shit. He's just been lacking, right?
I agree. It's just that final part.
Can I ask you guys a question? Because you guys know, sometimes I watch a lot of
I'll answer it by all means. That's why I left it there.
I watch a lot of Argentina ball, and Lo Celso could be very, very versatile. In a way, could it work in the sense of, in substitution wise, that they take Kulu off, right? Because I don't want to take anybody in the midfield. They take out Kulu and put Lo Celso almost like a fourth midfielder, but he covers the area of Kulu and Son and Richarlison up front, but have Lo Celso advancing as like a fourth midfielder, but in Kulu's area. I mean, is that an idea that we could try?
Just not the way Postecoglou plays, right? Like,
No.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's not a style of play. To answer the question earlier on from Zaffa, I think we've got a really good trio going on there with Sarr, Maddison, and Bissouma, and I wouldn't mess up with that at the moment. In regards to
Yeah.
playing in the number 10, Lo Celso has to be the first choice if he's got anyone coming on for a number 10. So I wouldn't put Kulu there. If we're in an emergency situation, then yeah, perhaps I would look into that. But right now, I wouldn't mess up with the middle. I think we've got I was saying earlier on and during the game, the defensive part of it is solidifying. The two centre backs, Bissouma, the goalkeeper, Maddison in there as well. I wouldn't mess around too much with that. We have to keep that solid spine, and then if Kulu's got to up his game, but like I said, I don't think it's been terrible. I just think that the part that's letting him down, which is what you guys are crucifying for, in my opinion, guys, is just that final part of the game. There is something that that a comment that I read earlier on in regards to Conte had one of these centre backs. He only had one defender of these four that are currently playing. I think was it Cube that said it. I believe, and yeah, they're absolutely right. But you can see the difference when you get up the quality. Van der Ven, a quality player. Porro looks quality. Today, I've been very impressed with his defensive blocks. Then more so perhaps going forward. He's been showing himself going forward, but his defensive product is looks like he's paying a little bit more attention to his defensive side. That's been a lot better. Udogie is starting to play. He's starting to. It feels to me, Mari and Will, that he's playing somebody that's 28 rather than such a young, such a young age, and he's shown a lot of senior pros attributes. Someone you wouldn't link with someone who's so young. So I'm liking this defensive solidity that we have. All of a sudden, when you have that, then you can maybe gamble one or two players going forward with our forwards attacking, throwing that extra man in the box when needed to. That we do with Sarr. And we just now, though, we got to, when we do get on top, the only part that's missing for me today, when we are on top, to go and kill the game off, to try and get that second, go and get that third. We haven't done that this half. We had the opportunities, but we've not done it. Your thoughts, guys? What do you reckon?
I wasn't listening because I was looking at the stats and I was just looking at the fact that Maddison scored a goal and he's sitting on the bench in my FPL team right now. Is what I was.
10 out of 10 for honesty. I'll give you that. 10 out of 10 for honesty.
I'll say this.
I tell people think I don't lie. I don't like to lie. The truth is far much more fun. If I'm not paying attention, I admit it.
You could have attempted to blag it a little bit, but okay, we'll go with it. We'll go with it. Something interesting in the stats while Mari responds to it.
Yeah. No, we'll put up a chart and I saw 21. That's what I was kind of talking about. Like having a fourth midfielder, but having Lo Celso be with that 21, which was in the upper right-hand corner the whole time in the game. Having Lo Celso be there.
You mean this here, the average player position?
Yeah, the average player position, right? With that 21, Lo Celso being there, and then, since
so you're having Lo Celso come in for Kulu is what you're saying?
Yeah, basically coming in for Kulu. He tracks back, so we don't have to worry about that. And if he's in advanced positions in that spot, I think he is he could be more effective. Because, like I said, with Argentina, they use
the goal is for this player here though is to get to the byline and then cut that ball back to the center circle. That's the rule.
Yeah.
Will isn't paying attention because he looking at my spreadsheets.
We have to be more clinical. Take our chances because like I said, a 1-0 league is not comfortable, and like I said, we gotta continue to play front foot football. See if we could score another goal. I would love to see Son get a goal. Yeah. But then again, I also love to see Richarlison Just score a goal to just break out of this funk. Like I was telling you, Iggy, before the game started, just to break out of this funk. Just get one. So yeah, that's what I'm looking for in the second half.
You can't say he didn't have the opportunity. That was as good as opportunity as anyone. Had an opportunity to take on his right foot. Then he hits it. The little slip past the goalkeeper. I mean, what did he want to do in that moment? Take it in, walk it into the goal. Any other striker. I'm not even talking about Harry Kane. Harry Kane. That ball's coming on
Even
his right foot.
Son scoring that.
Any striker, not just Kane. Any striker. That ball goes into your favoured foot. You're not messing about. It is like dinner time. Bang! You just hit that in the back of the net. No ifs, no buts. The fact they tries to take 1, 2, and a third touch before he tries to get in tells me that the confidence is low. He's not comfortable. He's not confident enough to take it.
So it looks like they're counting that first goal that Madison missed as a big chance. They're the one that Son put him in on.
It was a chance, though. It was a really good chance. He should finish that. A player. We have to be honest. I expect any of our 3 forwards in that situation to put the ball in the back of the net. Even you can argue that even one of a midfielder or you got to put that ball away. You're 1-on-1 with a goalkeeper, and he's not opened it to put it in the far corner. He's tried to beat him on his near post, and the goalkeeper sticks his leg out. He's got to score from there. So for me, I agree. It is a big chance.
They're not counting the Richarlison one.
Will, that's me respecting Madison. That's how highly I think of him, because it's a big chance. If it had been, I don't know, Van de Ven or Romero made there, maybe I'll look at it with different eyes. But for him, it's a big chance.
Yeah, they're not counting the Richarlison one as a big chance missed. I personally think that probably should have been maybe the handball, maybe the arm or whatever is what statistically has pulled that one down. But so right now you've got the 2 people creating 2 chances today. You got Son creating that big chance to Madison that he missed, and then the one that Madison scored from Pape Matar, the 2 big chances created. Defensively right now, you got Neto, who created an error that led to shot. Other than that, not a big thing. Looking at tackle-wise, Christian Romero's the monsters on the tackles today. Pape Matar, Pedro Porro, Basuma with 2. Not a whole lot of product coming out of the Bournemouth players today. Got Philip Billing and Neto looking like they're putting in a decent performance, but other than that, man, like the next Bournemouth is below Destiny Udogie, 6.7. So,
guys, something really interesting is happening on what I'm watching. I'm watching the game via TNT Sports 1 here in England. That's where they're showing the game, and you got Peter Crouch who's going to the crowd. So in this instance, he's gone over to the Spurs crowd, and he's asking match halftime what the opinions of the game so far. This is completely new thing. I've never seen this before. A pundit going to the crowd and asking their thoughts on the game. How about this? I mean, how about that for novelty? But anyway, the second half is underway. Richarlison is about to kick us off. We're top of the league.
Top of the table.
I don't want to hear it.
Top of the league.
And we're off. Romero at the back. Van de Ven plays it back to the goalkeeper. Yeah, I agree, Zafar. It's a really good touch from TNT. Getting. So you got the pundits on the touchline giving their views and so forth. Now Crouch has gone to the crowd. I mean, it's something that TNT have obviously introducing, where they get the thoughts from fans. They select 1 or 2 fans, 3 fans, whatever, and just get their views on what they're seeing so far. I mean, it's a really good thing, because the fans are an important part of the broadcast, important part of the game. And why not? Providing they obviously don't talk foolishness on and they keep it respectful. Why not get the opinions of the fans that are sitting in the crowd watching the game? I think it's a really good idea. It makes them more participant into the game. Those of you who are joining us now, guys, good afternoon. Benjamin Foster, good afternoon to you.
Are we still on
Igor,
time?
big up. I am on 46 minutes, and yeah, we're exactly in sync. Nice one, Will. We're in sync now.
Yep.
Big up, Benjamin. Big up, Igor. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're enjoying the game. Let us know your thoughts of the half of what you've seen so far. Have you enjoyed the game? Let's hope to kill it off this second half.
So you got American broadcast companies now stealing your guys' thunder over there.
They're putting in the money, Will. They're putting in the money. I think Bournemouth have got American owners as well, haven't they? So a lot more American owners for sure. I watched that Burnley documentary the other day. I didn't know that Burnley had American owners. I didn't.
Yeah,
I had no
something
problem
like
saying that.
almost half. They may not own a majority share in half of the Premier League clubs, but there is an American owner in at least half of the Premier League clubs.
I watched the documentary that I had on Burnley. They showed the season that they came up with Vincent Kompany. So it was a really good watch. 4 episodes, really good watch. Anyway, Bournemouth on the attack.
Another good defending by Poro.
Listen. For me, he's up there. He's up there with playing really, really well. I don't want to jinx him, but Poro, 47 minutes in, he's having a good game. Good game. I'm really appreciating his defensive side. And people will say, yeah, but he's a wing back. He's a defender. He should be defending. Should be able to good defend. But it's not something that we've seen. We've known him for his attacking prowess, not his defensive runs. Today, I'm seeing a lot more of it. So.
No, but I was talking more about TNT. TNT is owned by as an American broadcast company.
Yeah.
Turner Networks.
Lloyd Kelly at the back plays it into between the lines to Justin Kluivert, who knocks it out wide to Kerkez.
Another block by Poro.
Blocked by Poro.
Oh.
Too many of these. They're working that side at the moment. Kerkez the ball in blocked by Romero. And
not as much possession against Bournemouth as I thought we'd have, to be honest with you. I thought we would dominate the ball a lot more than we have.
So Christie takes the ball forward, knocks the ball in the box, goes out of play. So far, I wouldn't say Bournemouth have come out stronger, but they've come out with a little bit more intent, attacking intent, and we're just getting almost seeing it out a little bit. Let's see what happens in the second half.
I'm gonna grab some water. I'll be right back.
Go for it. Christie, nope. Papa Sarr loses the ball in a very dangerous area. Lloyd Kelly went up pressing to knocks the ball out to Philip. Philip takes on his man. And it's a foul by Papa Sarr in a dangerous position. Papa Sarr lost the ball to begin with, and then to try and make up for the mistake, ended up going a little bit over the top with Philip, but kind of just almost semi-wrestling him down. And it's a free kick in a dangerous area for Bournemouth. Everybody in the box. So we've got Cook on the ball. That's a half-time change there. We're just trying to find out who did he come on for. Cook's on the ball. Knocks the ball in. Defended by Kulusevski. Was it Madison or Doji? On the left-hand side. Still on the ball. That's a foul on him, surely. No, right, yeah, there's a foul on the Doji. So Cook's come on. Lewis Cook, number 4, has come on at half-time for Bournemouth. I'm just trying to find out who is it for. Is it for Rothwell? Joe Rothwell, I want to say. I think he's come on for Joe Rothwell. Just having a look now. Yeah, it looks like it's come on for Rothwell. Yeah, I don't see Rothwell on the pitch anymore. Basuma, Madison, On the left-hand side, takes on Zabani. Am I saying his name? I'm probably butchering his name, but Udoji on the throw. There's no real continuity of the game so far since they come back out. It's a start-stop.
Yeah. I'm trying to find their footing.
Kelly easily dispossessed of Richarlison. Ball goes out of play again. Udoji on the left-hand side, kind of halfway between the Bournemouth area and the halfway line. Richarlison shies away from the ball. Bournemouth back in possession. Goalkeeper Neto knocks it out to Cook. Cook who plays it into Kelly. Kelly out wide, intercepted by Pedro Porro. Knocks it out to Papasar. Udoji in central midfield. Takes on Semenya, who gets this first. Now he doesn't. Semenya wins the ball back. Now they got the overload on the right-hand side. Players out of position. Semenya goes through. It goes out to Justin Kluivert, who doesn't overhits that pass.
Yeah, because it's a good job by Sar. Sar messed up his pass. Sar messed up his pass. Actually, no, Basuma.
Basuma made a foul, didn't he? Yellow card? Are you joking? What's he on about yellow card?
What they've been doing?
So their manager was saying a yellow card for the Basuma foul. That's not a yellow card. Don't tell me he's booked him. We can't. Not absolute. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Basuma got yellow carded for that.
What?
I haven't seen a card yet.
Given what they were doing the whole first half, I did say I hope he uses the same measures for Tottenham when we started, and that was a foul, yes, but it's not a yellow card.
I don't think he gave him a card.
At the first opportunity,
yeah, they did.
Yellow card for Tottenham.
Bullshit.
Assume on the ball.
Didn't even knock him to the ground.
Exactly. And this is what I was saying. I hope he uses the same measures. And he didn't. He hasn't. He's already started the second half of that booking. That's really pissed me off. Pedro Porro to Richarlison. Richarlison falls off the ball.
He tackled himself. He's tackled himself.
This guy.
He tackled himself.
Take him off.
Yellow card for Richarlison.
He deserves it, though. He kicks out for no reason.
He tackled himself. He tackled himself.
And then watch him. He kicks out here.
He kicks out. Please take out Richarlison. Please. Please. I know he's not on the bench.
He behaved like a petulant child in that moment. He went to control the ball with his left foot, slips over, falls over. The defender takes the ball off him.
Oh, that was good. Doji almost scored an own goal right there. If he would have got a foot on it,
I'm telling you, the Carabao Cup game against Fulham.
Son needs to calm him down a little bit here.
That's a foul on Richarlison, surely.
Yeah.
But we carry on.
But they don't give it.
Knocks it out wide to Kulusevski. Matasi's on the overlap. Kulu cuts in. Stalls the game a little bit too much there. Allows every Bournemouth player to go back.
People saying that we got stuck with for the Fulham game, the Carabao Cup. I'm like, yo, let the youngsters play. Let Valise or Scarlett play. Let's see what they do. So for the Sheffield United game, seriously,
that's a yellow card. You see, again, what's going on here? Like two measures, man. This is a dangerous start. Solanke goes past Van der Ven, puts the ball across the ball. Yeah, you're right. If Udoji takes a touch there, it's an own goal.
Yeah.
The ball lets the ball run across, thankfully. Lets the ball run across. Or if anyone was
stopped
behind
his legs there. He tried to go for it. If he'd have missed, if he'd have gotten it, it probably would have.
Sonny on the left-hand side. Knocks it back to Van der Ven.
They're holding, they're doing everything.
Bournemouth players are pressing up high. Vicario plays it to Porro. Lovely. Lovely. That was cut all those players out by playing that ball to Porro. Brilliant. Papasar, Porro, Maddison, edge of the D, into Richarlison. Richarlison could have been looking for a 1-2 there with Maddison.
Good job, Basuma.
Udoji tries to close down Christie. Christie's coming on the inside, left central midfield. Back to Kelly. So Philip knocks out to Kirkes. Kirkes takes on Kulizeski. Kulizeski is putting him under pressure. Richarlison's back as well. Papasar, Richarlison. We win the ball back.
Play the ball.
Richarlison, play
the
it.
ball.
Play it.
Pass it.
Oh my gosh!
Come on, man. Come on.
Just
So
do
we're in a
I'm
situation where
telling
we're
you.
counter-attacking.
I'm telling you, this
He's holding
guy
the ball. We've got players on the right, players in the central. Madison right next to him. Players
seriously.
out wide. Everyone's making runs.
Yo,
And
I'm-
he had one pass to make, and he smashes it against the
I'm
defender.
gonna say it again. If this year's a free pass year, honestly, let those youngsters play. They cannot do any worse than what Charleston's doing right now. I'm sorry, man. I'm done. Like my steak. Well done. I'm done with Charleston.
I'm having steak tonight, Murray.
Huh?
Oh my! Semenyo just took a shot at the edge of the box,
What did
which
you
I
say?
thought smashed it. I'll tell you in a second. Cliver, edge of the D. No one wants to make a tackle. Allows Semenyo to take a shot and just hits the side net. And my God, I honestly thought that was in the roof of the net.
I did too at first.
Yeah.
Oh my! That was so close to 1-1. You said you like your steak cooked. Well, I said I'm having a steak tonight. I'm going to a restaurant. I'm having a steak. I'll be thinking of you when I have him, my man. But yeah, that was real close to 1-1, man. Real close for my liking.
We've looked shaky coming out in this second half. I don't know what's going on, but
starting to
we haven't come out the same, guys. Was that another block by Poro?
yeah.
Poro, who's screaming at everyone. Madison, chest bump with Madison. He's been one of my favorites today, guys. Poro, that's my
best
personal.
of the back line, I think. Best defender on the day.
Poro's he's been everywhere.
I like the fact that he just turned around and screamed at everyone. Got a chest bump by Madison and a 5 from Romero. I like it. I like what I'm seeing, but I'm not like the fact that we've been put under pressure. Perisic is
Coming on, most likely
on.
Richarlison's going to be coming off.
And it looks like we're making 2 changes, guys. I couldn't work out who the second player was. I'll tell you in just a second. Ball out of play.
Solomon.
Now.
Yeah, because
maybe we're changing both wings, guys.
Yeah, we need
I think Richarlison and Kulizeski are coming off.
Yeah, get them both off. Get them off, especially with Chelsea.
Here we go. 58 minutes.
Oh.
Richarlison looks like he's already got a face like a slapped ass. All right, it's
Maybe it's Lo Celso.
Lo Celso. I did see a second player. But I couldn't work out who it was.
Lo Celso.
Yeah. Yay. So, guys, Papasar coming on. Perisic coming on. We're going to tell you how they're set up in just a second. Højbjerg coming on for Sarr. And Perisic has come on for?
So same subs. Richarlison. Same subs as last week.
Why not
earlier?
Matasar off for Højbjerg. That's a straight swap. So it looks like Sonny is going up top with Perisic on the left.
Yes, Sonny's going up top.
Papa Matasar, guys. Before we know we've kind of know Richarlison's performance. We've spoken about it enough.
Well, he's just lost his head the second half. He's gone.
Yeah. And Papa Matasar,
56 minute. That was just horrible. Horrible. That was like icing for Charleston.
What did you make of Papa Matasar's performances?
It's great. 7.4 today for me. I think he had a good performance.
So Clive going off. Bournemouth have made a couple of subs as well. So they made one at half time. Then they've got another 2-1 now. We'll just tell you in just a second who substitution for Bournemouth. Christie's gone off and Clivert has gone off. Both players. And Traore and Anthony have come on as their replacement. We'll see what that means tactically in just a second. Whilst they're going to attack Semenyo. Madders on the left back position. Is that a foul? No. Madison's still on the ball. Does he claim it? Yes. Semenyo a little
knocks
bit
him down. You hip checked him,
down.
dude.
I don't understand. You cannot, guys. For kids, I don't know how many of you are watching again. You cannot put your hands on your opponent. You cannot put your hands on his back, and you can't do that. The moment you put your hands on someone's back and you nudge him a little bit, it's a foul. It's as simple as that because you're getting a player off balance. Madison's had a really solid performance. Considering he hasn't had a really a week of training, he's putting a really, really big shift in the whole game, to be honest with you. Sonny. Perisic wins the ball. And it goes off. Max Aaron comes through with a tackle, which means we have a throw-in with Udogie inside Bournemouth's half. It looks like it's about to rain again in Bournemouth. Udogie takes on Semenyo's. Højbjerg with his first touch on the ball to Madison. Bissouma, beg your pardon. Perisic on the left-hand side. Looks to take on. No, doesn't. Gets dispossessed by Semenyo. Semenyo, the
back
throw.
up by Udogie.
Udogie
and
wins
the Son
it.
holds it up. Blocked.
Sonny box tackle.
Bissouma.
Sonny, take a shot. Oh no, it looks out wide. Kulusevski plays it back to him. The right idea. It was the right idea.
Just
the execution part. Yeah, the execution part. And I honestly believe Son didn't think he was going to play it back to him. I believe that Son wasn't expecting that ball back because it was perfect for him to strike. Okay, let's go and get a second. Madison, Son is there. It doesn't delay the pass. Can he play it to now? Matters. Oh,
I don't think that was Madison's fault. He had a lot of pressure. He just couldn't get it out of his feet.
But he saw the run of Son there. I think hopefully the movement of Son and the next opportunity we get with the movement of Son and Madison will be able to slip him in. Perisic had the good knock. Good knock on the ball.
This is better.
Good ball from Son back in.
Udogie.
There it is. Goal!
It's Kulusevski!
The Son just completely karate kicks him in the face.
Yes.
Guys, just maybe we're on.
That was a great ball by Son.
Yes.
That ball in the Bournemouth.
Tottenham fans are going absolutely mad on the corners there. Madison gets the fist pumps to the camera. That is a really good Spurs goal. Really good goal.
That ball from Son into Udogie was just like the one touch ball. This is what I'm talking about. The quickness in which the goal.
Yeah, you need to have good touches in those touches. But Perisic's ball outside the foot, wide to Udogie. Udogie takes on Semenyo. He's looking for someone to play it. Sonny, 1-2. Sonny puts him back in. Right the ball. Does he make it? Looks like he's made it before he goes off the pitch. Kulusevski on the right, cross the left, finish it with his left foot. 2-0 Tottenham Hotspur. Get in. Come on, the boys. Yeah, he kept it in. That's well in play. Kelly did not see Kulusevski coming from behind him, and he tucked him with his left foot. That's a great finish. Really top draw. And I hope this is the boost that Kulusevski needs. And Elias Kulusevski mudding the haters. Hey, Elias, I saw your comment on the Kulu as well. Behave yourself. But guys, you got to show faith to your players. You got to show faith to your players. He hasn't had the best performance, but I said it was his final ball that wasn't there. He made the right decision. He believed that not only that Udogie was going to keep it in, he believed that ball was going to come across. He got in front of his man. That's a great finish, guys. Great finish.
And that one goal brought his SOFA score up from a 6.8 to a 7.4. So goal added to 0.6 to his score. That's how
it is.
What's the clock like now? Am I behind you now because I lagged?
It should be 6:41.
Yeah, you're behind. I'm on 64:44. So I'm about 20
let
seconds.
Me refresh this puppy. I don't know what goes on with my internet when I share my screen like this.
That was the first goal for any forwards. So, that was good. Because all the goals has been for midfield and defenders. So this is good. This is good.
So now I'm at 65.07.8.
Oh, we're looking more dangerous now, man. We're looking. Do you know what?
Am I ahead of you now?
We are 63. Yeah, about a second. It's fine. I'm on 20 now. So you're 2 seconds.
2 seconds. One Mississippi. Two Mississippi.
That's cool.
23, 24. We good now?
Yeah, we're good.
So Udogie with the assists. Sonny with the hockey assist, and Kulu with the goal.
Cool, Elias. Cool, man. My bad. If you didn't say it, that's cool. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Maybe I got my wires crossed. We all make mistakes. Listen,
True.
again, I say I say that again with that Kulu. I just felt like his final part of the decision making was okay. There's a shot there by Bournemouth, smothered
Someone's
by
on the ground.
Vicario.
Someone's on the ground. Someone's hurt.
It's all good, man. It's all good. Maybe I got it wrong. It's cool. Maybe I read it someone else. There's a protest that Van der Ven got hit in the
got
face.
elbowed in the face.
In the
I'm
face.
not sure.
They want
Sonny
to
and
be.
Højbjerg.
You might get a red card here. Maybe.
Hey,
That's dirty.
hey,
That's dirty.
that's not cool. Not cool.
Cool.
So Slanky's gone up with a header, and he clearly smashes one over Van der Ven. What is VAR doing today?
They're checking.
They're checking it.
Yeah, he went to the air.
That's a straight red, guys. That's got to be a straight red.
Got to be straight red.
Are they reviewing it?
No, they're just giving the ball to Vicario.
That's just ridiculous.
Come on, dude. This referee's been
going on. But what's the VAR doing as well?
Not even a yellow card for this dude. Not even a foul call.
Not even a yellow. Like, are you kidding me?
That is not cool, man. Not cool.
Inconsistent. Yeah, it's so inconsistent.
Good block there from Perisic.
Like,
now, let me remind you what Richarlison got booked for and what Bissouma got booked for compared to that.
Yeah.
Son holding the ball up. Ball out too. Oh, good ball into Madison.
Brilliant.
Perisic.
Just a little bit of miscommunication there.
He's back in the goal. Sonny. Højbjerg. Oh, not quite there.
What was that? What?
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Got intercepted there.
There's a little bit more fluidity going on now. I don't know if you guys are feeling the change all of a sudden. A bit more fluidity now playing the 1-2s, especially in that final third.
I think not having Richarlison in there is giving everybody a little more confidence.
Yeah. Because we know that, we can actually.
You know what?
As soon as we made the changes, it picked up.
Yeah.
Slowly, guys.
Son tried to leave it there for an overlap and nobody made it.
Slowly, the team will start picking itself. It really will. For as long as we stay away from injuries, the team will pick itself.
I think he's going to start with Richarlison every game, though, man. I really do. I don't think he's going to.
But it's good to know that we can change it up, and that's not a bad thing either, Will. Højbjerg knocks it out wide to Porro. Porro into Bissouma versus Philip, and still out on the right-hand side. Porro sees it out. Kulusevski on the ball. Kulusevski seems to be re-energized after that goal. Plays it into Madison.
Get on side, son.
Madison's got a chance to make it 2-0.
Just wide. Son's like, I'm here, man. I'm here.
He's offside.
Madison's like, my bad.
Son's not happy. And he's got the rights to be, man. If Madison doesn't score that goal, you're going to get the wrath. You're going to get the wrath of the player. You're going to be off a striker's wrath if you don't put that ball in the back of the net. And he didn't put the ball in the back of the net. And Son has every right to really scream at him for not squaring it to him. You know, I feel like,
Did he get back on side?
Yeah, he could have squared it. He could have squared it. But I thought I don't mind an attacking player taking that on, providing you score. You have to score. If you miss it, then the striker is going to give you a rollicking for it. We're defending really well, guys. So far, so good. 2-0 Spurs, 69 minutes, just coming up to the 70-minute mark. We're keeping it tight at the back. If we can get a third goal, I feel that will kill them off. I do believe the third goal will kill this game off.
What?
And Elias, no, he's got it for a fullback. You got to score points. You know, like the clean sheets. We're not going to keep clean sheets every week. So in FPL, Udoji for 4.5 isn't doing wonders. No, he's got to score goals or assists.
What's a 4.5? His performance?
No, his price.
Oh,
okay,
4.5 million.
Okay, got you. I was going to say 4.5. So I was getting worried. I was like, really? 4.5 performance? I was like,
Oh, they
A
get
yellow card
Perisic.
for Perisic. Again, this is what I mean. Are you seeing the two measures being
Yeah,
used?
it's a double
Yellow, but
sided.
you don't give a yellow for the elbow on Van de Ven. Reckless elbow.
We've got. Do you know we got 3 players on the yellow card? How many do they have? One.
One.
Oh, look
VAR
at this! Look at this! Look, they
That's
want to
the
checking for violent conduct.
But
From
they didn't do that
who?
for the Van de Ven hit.
It's just a
Oh
push off the
my
shirt. That's all it
god!
is. It slips off his shoulder. That's
Oh
all.
my god!
Oh my goodness. That's
VAR is
bull
away
crap.
then. VAR is there then. The VAR works then. Because I
That's
didn't see anything for
bull
the Van de
That
Ven,
is
but
bull
they
crap. That is bull crap. No red.
nothing
Okay.
happened. But they used the VAR for Perisic. They didn't use it for Van de Ven. Do you see why I'm getting annoyed? Because they're so blatantly
So
two different
double-sided, yeah.
measures.
Yeah.
Ball in the box by Cook. Wide to Philip, who's completely unmarked. Knocked away by
Vicario might need to come out and be picking those up.
Højbjerg and Udoji. Yeah, he could have come out and claimed that, but it didn't. Yeah, maybe felt he had the cover between the two players there. Madison into
Yes.
Basuma.
I'm sick and tired
Basuma.
of these adverts on the clock, dude, from NBC, bro. Oh.
That's a
Good
great challenge.
Benjamin.
No,
Good
Call
job.
a yellow card, man.
nope.
Good job, Van de Ven. BDB.
72 minutes. Yeah, perfect. We're in sync.
Van de Ven.
That guy's been fouling all game, dude, and the referee's just letting him
Nothing. He's going off now. He's going off. Semenyo going off for the number 7. I'm just trying to see who the number 7 is. David Brooks.
They let Semedo do whatever he liked in this game. Like, literally. How many fouls did this
Honestly, I don't understand. How many Madison's going off the pitch as well, guys?
I can tell you how many fouls Mayo made today. It had to have been like 3 or 4. Hold on.
Tottenham are making a substitution on the 72nd minute. Madison is also leaving the pitch. Great performance, Madders. Considering the week he's had, I thought he's putting a really good shift in,
Man
guys.
of the match today for me.
Who's come on? Is it Lo Celso's
Lo
coming on,
Celso.
guys? Good to see him back.
Oh!
Giovanni coming on and Skip coming on too. Skip coming on for Basuma.
Skip coming from Basuma.
So our midfield is
Lo
pretty much
Celso.
changed. We've got
I don't know
3
about
new
that
midfielders.
move. I don't know about that move though. The Skipper Basuma one, I don't know about.
Yeah.
We've
This
changed
gets
the whole
sticky.
midfield.
Game or something, or they.
We've changed our whole midfield, guys.
Yeah.
But
I'm not feeling this one.
Lo
Celso
Celso.
for Madison, okay.
Yeah,
Sar for Højbjerg, okay. Or even Sar for Skip would have been okay. Basuma coming off makes me very nervous.
Yep, I agree.
Very nervous.
We've
In the
changed the whole
85th
midfield.
minute, maybe. In the 85th minute, maybe. Be it 73rd minute, no.
This has just been a physical game. The type of game this has been. Yeah.
We've changed the whole midfield, and which is normally our strongest part. The 3 guys in the centre has been the strongest part. But we have to show trust on all our players, I suppose. They've got to get some minutes in too. Got to make them participant in the game. So here we go. Højbjerg.
We don't have anybody in that midfield now who can break that press though, like we was doing before.
That's true. Exactly.
Well, we got to control it. That's what we got to do. Skip on the ball with his first touch. Skips. Looking for Lo Celso. Play that wide to Kulusevski. And the ball goes out of play for Porro. Right by the Spurs dugout. Porro's on the ball. We just got to control this game. If we get the opportunity to get the 3rd, kill it off. Porro knocks it out wide to Udoji. Udoji, who's looking to the left-hand side, comes back in to Højbjerg, plays it back to Van de Ven. Van de Ven to Skip.
Udoji has been amazing too. I know we've been talking about
calm.
Udoji has.
I said he's showing.
Yeah.
He's playing
Much
like a
better in the
senior
second
pro.
half.
Yeah, he's playing like a senior pro, man. He's playing like a player above he is. That's what I'm getting from it. Perisic into Sonny. 1-2 Kulusevski.
Play the
Lo
ball.
Celso plays.
Bad pass.
Bad pass by Lo Celso. The idea was right. The
Yeah.
execution wasn't, and that's been the theme this game. The ideas have all been there, just not the execution. The final pass hasn't quite been on point. We move. Traore in the midfield looks to play in Solanke. Van de Ven,
Van de Ven, good tackle.
Van de
Brooks.
Ven,
He
great
goes for
tackle.
number 2 tackle.
Great tackle by Van de Ven.
Van der
Van
Ven
de Ven
clears his
is-
lines. Well done, boys. Well done.
Man. So far, the first 3 games, so far so good with Van de Ven. We had questions, rightly so. We had questions, but this kid, he's
So far, so good. And we always have to use. Always have to caveat it. We always have to caveat it. So far, so good. So
Yeah.
far.
Sample size is small, but it's so far so good.
And we always have to caveat because you never know, man. Things can change from one moment to the next.
Mickey's been that guy, man. He's been that guy.
Bournemouth on attacking on left hand side. Porro. It's cut out by Lo Celso. Good reading from Lo Celso. Defensive reading. Kulizeski.
Run,
Goes for the
run,
run.
Lukulu. Faster. You got
Right.
to be faster.
Play it. Plays it into the wing to Son.
Son beats
Who
the
gets the
man.
ball? Brilliant. Can he play that
Oh,
ball in the
good
box?
block.
Oh, blocked. He saw him.
Blocked.
He saw him making the run.
Kula's keeping
Play
it.
the ball. Play the ball.
Plays it into Sonny. Sonny in the box. Not
Oh,
quite the
blocked.
ball.
Oh,
Lo Celso, skip.
Keep
Lo
going.
Celso.
Go to Doji. Somebody needs to go. Get wide on the left. Somebody needs to get wide left. Give him an outlet. Come on.
Looks like we're going back.
Nobody got left. Nope, they didn't switch fast enough.
Yeah.
Lo Celso to Perisic. Back to Perisic.
Keep the ball.
To Lo Celso. Back to Lo
Lovely.
Celso.
Corner ball? No, not quite. Neto keeps it in.
So that manager needs to get a card.
Yeah, keeps.
I agree with Dale. Lo Celso kind of does look a little rusty. Oh, they got Tyler Adams.
Adams in the stands.
They signed Tyler Adams.
Come on, guys. You can't say because Kulu scored 1 tap in that he's been.
Yeah.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Recency bias as a fan. Kulu's performance on the day hasn't been good, right?
It's not good.
And so because he scores the tap in, people are playing it like he's had a great match today. No, I'm sorry. One moment of greatness doesn't overcome 80 minutes of poor.
I don't know what I can say on that subject, man. I think he's way off his best condition. I don't think he's quite there. Oh, he's gone down. Udoji looks like he's picked up an injury, guys. He's gone down with that pass back to. What happened? Got hit in the face. Off the ball. We got hit on the face off the ball.
Yeah, the guy's been slapping people in the face all
What the
game.
fuck is going on? Why did the guy? All I see is Udoji pass the ball back to Vicario and he goes down. And I'm just thinking, what's going on? Oh, it looks like he's injured, guys. Oh, Ben Davis is warming up, ready to come on. I'm not sure what happened there. I need to see it back.
Why aren't they playing it back?
God, it's absolutely hammering it down again.
We don't care about the rain. Show us what happened to Udoji.
Yeah. It's just sun and rain, sun, rain, sun, rain. It's been like that the whole match. Come on, can we see the game? Can we see? I don't need to be looking at the weather, man. I just want to see what the hell happened with Udoji. It looks like he's picking up an injury. That's really, really sad to see. If that is indeed the case.
There we go, finally.
No, we're showing the goals. I don't know why we can't see it back.
Why you should replay of the goals? I want to see how he got injured.
It looks like he's picked up an injury, guys, and this is. I'm gutted. I hope it's nothing serious. You don't want to lose anyone, especially in that side of the pitch. What the hell happened? Ben's coming on. Ben Davis. Postacoglu's called Ben Davis over. Looks like he's going to be our next substitute. What the hell happened?
Why can't they just show the replay? Come on.
It's fine. They're showing shots of the crowd. Sorry, there's a break in play, guys. If you're not watching the game, there's a break in play. All we saw is Udogie passing, making a run towards his goal. He plays the right-sided pass to Vicario, and then he just went down. It looks like he's picked up
We'll
an
see when he
injury.
comes off how he comes off. Is he limping?
He's walking.
He's walking.
He's walking. So hopefully it's nothing but fatigue. I'm hoping it's
Cramps, a head. He's tapping his face.
Something because Ange went like this to his head, puts his head, and he just did the same thing.
We're not sure what happened, guys. We can't tell. It looks like he got a bang in the head. He's
shaking his head,
tapping his head.
Show us the replay. Are they not showing us the replay because Bournemouth needs a red card for dangerous play, or what the hell's going on? He got hit by an object.
I'm not sure. Let me rewind it back a second.
That was weird.
I'm gonna have a look.
So nice head pass, header.
Okay. There was nothing. I'm not sure what happened. All right. So when they were taking, they were showing Adams in the stands, there was a throw-in taken, and I think there might have been a clash of heads. Two players went up for the header, and Udogie, I'm just seeing it now. Udogie and another player went up for a header, and there seems to have been some collision off the ball, and maybe from that he got a bit of his headache. He was spinning, so there's no injuries. That's a good news.
Yeah, maybe just like concussions.
Yeah, maybe just felt a bit dizzy because it happened like a minute before. It happened like a minute before he eventually went down. So maybe he felt like his head was spinning, and that's why he was going with his head, like to say his head was spinning. But that's cool. There's nothing too bad. I was worried it was actually more like a muscle problem.
Muscle thing, yeah. You don't want a muscle problem.
No. So anyway, Ben Davies is on the pitch now, guys, for Udogie. Whilst Bournemouth are pushing on.
It's a nice sequence.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Elias, if you start going on other channels and spouting Kulusevski stuff, you're gonna get absolutely roasted.
Right.
Absolutely roasted.
You're about 30 seconds behind.
I'm 30 seconds behind?
Yeah, I'm nearly on 84.
You've jumped forward then.
Yeah, I've jumped forward. I don't know how what's happened. But I'm on coming up to 84 minutes now. So 03, 04, 05, 06, 07, 08. So Bournemouth corner kick. 84-12. Vicario should have claimed that. That it was a corner kick gone in, and Vicario's punched it outwards, and the shot was taken by Cook, goes out wide. I felt he could have caught that, but maybe, given that it's so wet and it's coming down hard, maybe he didn't want to catch it, avoid slipping it out of his hands.
How far behind am I and you know?
Geez, you're right. You are 41 seconds behind.
I got worse. That's about as good. I think that's all I can get.
All right.
Have to pause yours.
Let me see this attack. Lo Celso, Perisic out wide. Puts the ball in. Intercepted Ben Davies. Højbjerg. Lo Celso out wide to Porro. Kulusevski into Lo Celso. Lo Celso into Son, edge of the box. Lo Celso. Son left foot way over the bar. Okay, let me pause this. So we are what? 84. Looks like they're making another substitution. So you're on 85. I'll wait till. So Moore's come on for Philip. Looks like they're going to try and push for a goal. in the final minutes of play. There's going to be some added time on. 2-0, guys. So far, 86 minutes are coming up.
We're getting there. 40. We're about 40 now, so you can hit play again on yours.
Yeah, but you guys got to comment. Mari, take over the commentary until I catch up.
Okay. No pizza right now. Pizza. Yeah.
Everyone's thinking about food now.
Are we synced up?
I'm still catching up. So Mari is going to do the commentary until I catch up. Once I catch up, I'm able to. Yeah.
Right now, we've got goal kick by Bournemouth. Long goal kick into the
86 coming up to 28. I've paused it on 86-28. I'm going to release it as soon as that happens. 26-28 now. Okay. Ball's out of play.
What wide?
Wide of the mark by Solanke.
Oh, shot of Daniel Levy. Boo.
You're ahead of us too, Mario. What the hell?
Purple and gold. Purple and gold. Purple and gold. Davis on the ball to Lo Celso. Lo Celso looking for Son. He captains Son in the middle of the park. Slows it down. We are in full control here, guys. We don't need to push it. Let's just keep the ball. We got the technical players. Let's play the ball about. Van der Ven. Lo Celso. Giovanni Lo Celso knocks it out to Højbjerg on the left-hand side.
87-27.
And the ball goes back to Bournemouth with Kelly at the back. Ball's going out wide to Kurzic. With Lo Celso.
Top of the league.
Lo Celso gone in, but it's a foul on Kirkers. Kulusevski is covering the right back spot. Looks like we've got every man behind the ball. Just watching them play in front of us. So we're screening it really well at the moment.
It's dangerous though. We don't need to be doing that. Like this bothers me. Like we need to keep our game plan. We don't need to go.
Yeah, I think we're trying to push up. Neto's on the ball. We've got our players coming forward slowly but surely. We're in control. We are in control. I feel like we're in full control of this game right now. Romero wins the ball back. Højbjerg takes on Cook. Plays on to Skip. Actually delayed. That ball skimmed the mad boys. Skidded off the top of the surface.
I don't know why he played that bouncing pass when he could have just put it on the floor. Like
Lo Celso on the ball. Plays it in to Kulusevski. Would he get there? He does. Plays the ball in the box. Perisic. Perisic
tried to flick it on the Son and completely missed it.
Yeah, shimmied it. Tried to shimmy it to Son, but didn't quite have the power and the cross to get to Son. We're still on the ball though.
He tried to backheel it and it just didn't come through.
Son,
turn.
Free kick. Spurs. Who's getting on this ball?
Good job, Son.
Who's getting on this ball? Let's have a strike. Come on, Sonny.
Come on, take an actual free kick. What are you doing, Lo Celso? Why are you trying to play it fast?
Slow down. Madison's not on the pitch. Let's go. I want to see a strike on goal. Sonny, you know what? He protected that ball really well. Waiting for the defender Zabani to smash into him and receive that free kick. Let's see who takes it. It won't be Harry Kane, that's for sure.
No, it won't be Kane.
Pedro Porro and Perisic are lining up to take it. What are you saying, Pedro? I've got my son here watching it with me. Eric Dyer. Pedro Porro looks to me out. I think he's going to take it.
He wants to take it.
I don't mind Pedro taking it. Son doesn't want to take it. So, yeah, Perisic is slowly moving away. So it's been left to Pedro. Pedro, free kick about 30 yards. 30 odd yards. Blocked by the wall. It takes the shot, goes wide.
Oh.
It was actually quite a poor free kick, I have to say. 90 minutes now up. Now we've got 8 minutes added on. 8 minutes. I mean, I'm assuming that substitutions, the breaking play,
Substitutions, breaks and play, the head injury to
yeah. So looks like
8
minutes.
minutos.
Yeah. Ocho
we need
minutos.
better clearance there, Romero.
Yeah.
He got back though.
8 minutos.
Yeah. Kulu, free kick. Well done, Kulu. Do you know what?
That's
that
gotta be
part,
a yellow too. Come on.
again, nothing. Again, James Maddison gets player of the match. Just been awarded player of the match.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Is that his second one? Did he not win the last one as well?
No, Basuma's gotten both.
Basuma's got both. Madder's got this one here.
Maddison had a goal, man of the match, gets the bonus points, and I had him on the bench. He's going to be like 10 points. I'm going to look at my FPL now.
So those of you left Maddison on the bench are in the mud. Perisic is through? Not quite. Perisic a couple of years, 2 or 3 years ago, he would have got to that.
Yeah, he's
slow. You see. But you know what? He's done well coming on. He's done well.
Yeah.
I would have liked, do you know what? I would have liked to have seen Solomon on. Give him a run out, but it wasn't possible. Maybe the next one.
Sitting on 3 points right now with Maddison at 8.
A lot of people left Maddison out of their fantasy team today. They're going to be gutted. Man of the match goal.
Yeah, so with the bonus points that haven't been awarded yet, he's going to be at 12 points that I didn't.
My son's happy. My son's happy. He left him in the team.
I had him on the bench. So
does that get you any points? I don't know.
No, not unless I play the bench boost.
Good block by Romero. Romero's been really good. He's read everything really well today. Really well. Kulu, overlap by Skip, plays it back to Porro. Lo Celso, Giovanni, nice little turn play. He plays it to Romero's compatriot, into Porro, into Lo Celso. Keeping the ball really well. Do you know what? This way of football, it really suits our players, guys. Really, really suits our players. We've got technical players. VDV. Out wide to Ben Davis. He plays it out to Perisic. Perisic into Ben Davis. Ben Davis drives forward.
That's Højbjerg, I think.
And again.
Son pushing. Go.
Sonny.
Run.
Sonny looking for the ball. Not the best.
I'm not sure what that was.
Should have gone to Højbjerg, I felt.
I don't know who. It was weird because he looked like he was waiting for somebody else to make a run and it just didn't go. Like,
Perisic. We'll go into the individual performances in a bit, and we'll talk about the team shortly. Wait for the game to finish. Lo Celso, Skip Lo Celso to his compatriot Romero, who knocks it out wide to VDV. VDV is going to go back to Vicario. Vicario, relatively quiet afternoon for Vicario, I say. Apart from that one save, didn't he? He had to make. I don't remember him making any other saves that were of any difficulty. Quite standard, ordinary stuff, really. So we got Højbjerg on the ball.
how many games did we go undefeated last season at the beginning of the season? 10? Something like that? I can't remember.
Yeah. We went from 8 games, 9 games.
We're 3 now.
Yeah, 3 points. Another 3 points on the way, guys. 7 points, 3 games. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. And it looks, I mean, I dare say there'll be 4 minutes to go.
It looks like the Invincibles.
No, clean sheet. Clean sheet. Which is, after Brett. Oh, we're in again. Get a strike. Get a strike. Oh, come on. Taking so long. Sonny, please. Davis.
Go, Davies. Oh, come on. Son set you up on a platter there, dude. You got to put that one on target at least. Son put you on a platter right there. Held the ball up really strongly. Found you sitting on the edge of the box, and you just skimmed over the bar.
Yeah,
Son's pissed off. He's like, come on, man. What do I got to do?
He looks shattered, doesn't he? He looks shattered today. He absolutely
had a good performance today. 7.8 right now on SofaScore for Son Heung-min. Replicating his 7.8 from last week. people aren't going to like it, but that's going to move him up on player of the season as far as sofa scores is concerned.
Like anything, they'll judge. Another game will go by. I mean, I say that
7.9 right now.
I think he just needs a goal. I think he just gets a goal. That will really top it. Ball through to Perisic. He gets in there. Perisic. Oh, he does it. Surely. Oh!
Son's such a wicked. Son is holding his head. He's like, well, how many chances do I have to create before somebody puts it in the back of the net?
Oh,
that was great skill from Perisic, but again,
got to do better finishing, man.
Finishing was poor. Good effort, but it wasn't great.
Perisic.
And I say poor for his standards, guys. I'm looking at the player's stand. I'm looking at the player, and that's how I judge if it was a poor finishing. If I Ben Davis, I wouldn't say.
Well, not only
but
that,
Perisic
too.
is two-footed.
If Son misses that, everybody crucifies him.
It doesn't matter. Any of our forward, if they miss that chance, it's a poor finish. But having said that, it should be hitting a target. You can't be seeing it off target. But you know what, guys? 90, so we're about just over a minute before the end of the game. It looks like another 3 points, and dare I say, top of the league.
Son moved up to 8.0 on the sofa score now, the highest player on the day without a goal.
Yeah. Bournemouth on the last attack here. Solanke versus Ben Davis.
No foul, Ben.
A shot goes way over the bar. It looks like it's.
Yeah, he leaned back there.
And Anthony's a poor finish. Real poor finish. A tired finish for a player that came on as a sub. It shouldn't be too tired.
How did Perisic get? This is what I'm talking about. Like the Sun hate live strong. Perisic made his own goal attempt there. How do you figure the ball played into him on stride is what allows him to get that shot off? Let's stop with the silliness.
Neto with a big clearance. 30 seconds left, guys. Bournemouth 0, Tottenham 2. Guys, I have to say, whilst we watch this game to finish, a pretty comfortable win. I have to.
Yeah.
A real comfortable win.
That's it.
It's probably the calmest I've been watching Spurs play.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. It's been quite a calm win.
That's going to be game.
Game over, guys. The triple whistle goes. Bournemouth 0, Tottenham 2.
I called it.
Game. I called 2-1, but I'll take
2-0. I might have done 3-0, to be honest with you. I can't remember.
Yeah.
That's a good win, guys. 3 points up of the league.
I know.
Son and Kulu are embracing. Players are hugging it out. All the players now hugging it out. Vicario, Son, Kulu in our screens. I'm sure at some point they're going to make their way to the Tottenham fans to celebrate that win. It's a really good win. Real good performance.
7 out of our first 9.
You've got to say, another clean sheet, Mari. The clean sheet versus United, another clean sheet today. Yeah, that will give the defence. Doji looks all right as he hugs Ange Postecoglou. A comfortable win, no injuries to report. Good day. It's a good day to be a Spurs fan.
Realistically,
so
our next Premier League game is Sheffield, because I don't play Fulham in the Carabao Cup. Possibly maybe 10.
Zoom it up, Will. Zoom it in if you want to zoom it in. So.
We'll just do it this way. There's another way I can do it.
It's a good start. It's a
you
good start.
Try?
I got it.
Oh, the other way.
So we got there's our sofa scores on the day so far. If you're looking statistical, Dejan Kulusevski with a 7.7. That goal boosted him up pretty good, and he had, I think, a lot better second half performance than he did in the first half. For Richarlison, obviously, disappointing performance again from Richarlison today. Had a hard time coming back after halftime. Lost his head a little bit. James Maddison, man of the match, 8.0. Obviously got substituted off, so his score kind of froze at 8 when he got pulled off around the 70th minute. Son Heung-min with an 8.0 on the sofa score there. And then we've got Yves Bissouma and Papa Matasar, both again with good performances, 7.6, 7.4. Christian Romero had a really good second half. up to score quite a bit. The back line altogether, keeping a clean sheet. Adoji, 7.7 for Pedro Porro, I think was best overall in the day.
I tried to pick a fight, but Dale, if Richarlison, Sonny could have 2 or 3 assists. He could have had 2 or 3 assists if Richarlison would have just
Madison, Ben Davies. There was multiple chances he created there.
He wasn't absent for the game. He did what he was supposed to do.
You're silly if you're saying he's absent from the game. You don't get an 8.0 on SofaScore for doing nothing, right?
It's I'm not
saying. Let's finish before we argue with people in the chat about Son. Let's finish going over the player ratings for the day. 7.4 on Mickey Van der Ven. I thought he had a good performance, but probably a little better in the first half than the second half for me. Again, I think probably the best performance of the year so far from Vicario. Didn't really have to face a whole lot, but
didn't have much to do.
Yeah, looking at the player statistics there, the summary for everything. Duels 1, attacking wise. Let's go look at the attack stuff. Shots off target. Son had 2 shots off target. Dribble attempts 3 for 2, 2 for 2 on that. Madison with 2 shots on target, 1 shot off target, 1 big chance missed. Yeah, it's pretty much all Tottenham today.
Guys, our players got 7, 8. Everyone's got a 7. Apart from Richarlison, everyone's on a 7. Top 2 players
and high 7s too, not even low 7s. 7.2 being the lowest score, and that was because he went off early.
Yeah. I agree.
Really good performance today from Tottenham on the day. Passing wise, you've got big chances created. Son 1, Pat Medesar creating a chance as well. Destiny Doji also creating a chance. Key passes. So if you're looking at who created the most chances during the game, it's Son Heung-min, right? This is what we're talking about. Mr. Dio here saying that Son was been absent for most of the game. You don't become absent for most of the game when you've created the most chances. It just doesn't happen. I'm sorry, you can't do that. Duels wise, looking at number of times, you got James Madison was fouled like crazy today. 5 times he was fouled.
Yeah.
Destiny Udogie also too getting hacked down. Everybody on that left hand side was getting hacked. For me, ground duels 1. Madison doing really good. Basuma, Kulusevski, always does good on the duels. What else we got here? Passing wise, accuracy in the passes. Mickey Van der Ven, obviously 94. Pedro Porro, Højbjerg, Romero, Son, Doji. Shots. Let's see who took the most shots. James Madison today with the most shots. Richarlison, he had 1 shot on target, 1 shot off target.
What do we do about this guy, man? We'll start talking about Richie as well. I mean, listen, I don't listen. All right, do you know what? Maybe we'll save it for the Monday night. We'll talk about we'll probably go more into detail on the Monday night show, but I want to start on a good note, guys. It's a good team performance. We'll go into the individuals as well. I know we're talking about them now, but a good team performance, a good solid performance.
Yeah.
Didn't really concede a lot of threats. We smothered a lot of their threats, a lot of blocks. Porro, especially today, was brilliant on that side. With Romero, and the whole defense was solid. Basuma, yeah, listen, for the length of the game, he was there. He was brilliant as well. And then the front 3, I felt, had the second half, and obviously the substitutes, I have to include them as well. I felt that we picked up another bit of momentum when they came on. We seemed to get second wind. I don't know if you guys felt the same way.
Yeah, for sure. Perisic, I think, was good. 6.9. That's a good first substitute appearance. Højbjerg, 7.1. Skippy really didn't have a whole lot of time. Ben Davies didn't have a whole lot of time either. Yeah. 7.0 from Lo Celso. So.
Let's tell me what.
The team average right now is 7.33. So
it wasn't a great. Listen, I'll be honest. It wasn't the best Bournemouth team performance I've ever seen in my life. I think that I've seen better Bournemouth sides. I wasn't particularly impressed with them. But you can only beat what's in front of you. Let me look at some of the comments in the chat. Guys, be happy today. We won. We got 3 points. It's a good, solid performance. Let's stop focusing on the individuals. Richarlison, Son. We will get into them. We will get into everyone's performance. But today, let's just enjoy the win. Bill says, I said we win by 2 clear goals. Dietrich says Destiny was out after having a concussion. I did rewind that back and realize it was to do with his head. That's why we can understand why he was tapping his head a lot.
I just don't know why they didn't even show the replay. Like, why not just
Yeah,
show it?
I'm not too sure. Maybe they didn't have it recorded. I'm not too sure. Scott M says, how over the top will our weak-minded fans be after this game? It will be obnoxious listening to the BS. We're going to win the league. Subs were good in my opinion. I agree. I thought the subs all had an impact in the game, and like I said, they gave us a second win. You know, listen. I think generally though there is happiness in the chat. 3 points. You're right, JJ. 3 points. The most important part of it all. At the end of the day, win. However will you play, you got to get the 3 points, and we've done that. We've done that against, Brent. 3 points against United at home. Another solid performance away from home. I did think Bournemouth will probably make it a little bit harder than what they did, but essentially, you can only, we did what we had to do. Romero happy. You're right, Benjamin. Romero happy now he's got someone next to him who actually tries. It's a good defender. VDV. I mentioned it earlier on. VDV has just been thrown into the mix. First game of the season, hardly trained with the team. Like literally just thrown into the deep end, sink or swim, and the guy's swimming. It's as simple as that. And it feels like, Mario and Will, I don't know if you agree, it feels like this guy has been playing with us for about 3 or 4 seasons rather than 3 games.
No, 100%. Yeah. And then this here is just kind of showing the average rating for the entire team so far this season. So, James Madison right now being the best player so far in the season, almost with a full, 8. So he's been a weekend performer. Basuma as well, 7.73 on an average. Pat Matasar in his 2 games averaging 7.6. Vicario, Romero, and Son bringing out the top 6. So
two things I would say. I wasn't enamored, but I wasn't poo-pooing when we signed VDV. I was more
compared to last season. You can see it's a big up boost.
I was more of, let me see what this guy can do. And with this small sample size, I have to say, VDV is I'm really like what I'm seeing. He's been solid. And then I'm the one who will say move on. I'm gonna say move on. But I'll just say it is sad that because of the board and Levy that came wanting to leave or whatsoever. Maybe you can imagine what he could have done from up top with this team. But that's gone. I mean it's over with. But I'm like I said, I'm happy. I'm happy. We joke around. We're top of the league because you gotta smile. You gotta celebrate, man. You gotta live life, man. Just celebrate. Like I said, top 4, top 6 is still. It's gonna be a hard work to do that. It's we're not winning the league, but right now, today I'm going to speak of today. Good job, guys. Another victory. I can smile. I can dance. Well, you don't have your show tonight. I'll do something tonight. I'm pretty sure I might do something tonight.
If you want me to make the thumbnail, let me know, and I'll even schedule the show, and you can just jump in and be Will Stewart if you want. So
yeah, I'll do a post game show, maybe for a good hour and a half. It's my nephew's birthday tomorrow, so I don't want to go too late, and I'm his godfather, so. But yeah, I could do a show tonight. We'll talk in the back screen, and we'll do and I have no
maybe
problem.
I can call in from the hotel for a little bit too. So
yeah, but yeah, man, it's 3 points. It's always it's always good. It's always good to smile, get 3 points. Good spirit. Everybody, especially here on this channel, we're even keel. No one's going overboard. But if people want to say we're top of the league, yeah. Top of the league for 35 minutes.
For a whole 35 minutes.
If you want to send a link out to some people in the WhatsApp or whatever, I got to bounce. I hate to love you and leave it, but I have to go pack because I have to leave.
No, go ahead, man. No worries.
Thumbnail. Make the show for
Yeah, I'll schedule it up.
7:30, 30 minutes early. I know you start at 8. I'll go 7:30 to 9. I'll go an hour and a half, and then I'll play by ear. But I don't want to go too late. But 7:30, which will be 12:30 UK time.
Sounds good. All right, fellas.
Big up, Will. See
Big
you
up, you
later,
guys.
man. Take
Yep.
care. We'll go. We won't stay too long, Mari. We'll stay for another 15 minutes or so. Let's go through. Obviously, I know Will brought up the stats and all of that, but let's go the first. Let's just re-summarize the game from how it went. The first half, the good, the bad, and as Mr. Alex Box Office says, the bang average. Let's talk about the first 45 minutes. What did you make of it, sir?
I thought the first 45 minutes was a bit even. Yeah, we had a little bit more possession. We were at 53%, but I thought it was even going back and forth. But I think we had a little bit of the more of the chances and could have been a little bit more clinical. But the point that we were clinical with one that gave us the lead. Sar with a beautiful pass to Madison, beautiful goal, and so on. And then we missed our chances. We've been harping on the bang average or the ugly, meaning with Charleston, who really had some chances, and it's just like, gosh, you want the person to break out of this funk, but didn't. You saw signs of Pero really played good defensively. The battle between Solanke and Romero, and you saw that in the first half. And so going into it was a fair score going into the first half, going up 1-0. And all you ask is, okay, let's get that second goal. Let's be a little bit more clinical in the second half. But for my first half analysis, it was good. It was good. We went into could have been better, but it was good. And went into the half 1-0.
So, all right, listen. I'm in the same line with you. I thought it was solid the first half. I did say I was concerned to begin with about the Justin Kluivert versus Porro. I said, this will really be a nice little test because Kluivert is very positive in his play. He likes to take players on, make it difficult for his opponent. But I thought Porro really stepped up today from a defensive point of view. I mean, we always know what he's got to offer going forward, and you can see that needle pass that from Madison nearly set him through to score. But on the other side, I was really impressed with the defensive side of it, and he put quite a few blocks, and he really dealt with him well on that side. And defensively was sure. Vicario didn't have too much to make apart from that one save in the first half. So overall, yeah, and Richarlison, I will say that. To start at the beginning of the first part of the game, I thought he's back to goal, shielding the ball. He was showing some good touches, laying it off. I know I hadn't seen him do that side of his game, and I said that part of his game I felt, particularly in the first half, was really good. Offering himself off the throws, taking the ball down, relaying it. It's not really a big part of his game. He's normally one that gets into the channels, gets the balls there. But so I was happy in that sense. But then there's the other side. He had that great opportunity to score after Madison had taken the lead. Didn't quite get his shot in. And then I'm not too sure what happened after he took the goalkeeper on. It took another 2 or 3 touches after he should have got the goal in. And that for me kind of in front of goal just made me question that he's clearly lacking confidence. In the second half, however, they came out a lot stronger. We was a bit not quite there. They had a great opportunity with Semenyo with that shot that I thought went top corner. I'll be honest with you. And then all of a sudden, we kind of like we get that with the changes as well. I felt gave us another second wind, and we get a second goal. And I felt after that second goal, we was in cruise control. They didn't really have too much to offer in that second half, and we was pretty much in control, and we was probably concerned when we made the 3 subs in midfield. Something that you're not used to seeing all your midfielders go off the field. But we know the guys came on and offered offered a different tempo, and I was happy. I was happy to offer this, and I said it during the actual game. I've never felt like we was under any danger. I never felt, other than the amount of corners we were giving away in the first half, but I never felt we was under any kind of threat. And it's the most comfortable game that I've seen Spurs play in a long, long time. I was sitting there and I was doing a commentary and I was watching it, and I wasn't like, it wasn't any nervous energy. It was like, it was calm. I was calm. I was just talking what I was seeing. But I was happy overall how comfortable the 3 points ended up being, and the fact that we went there, done the job. And then weather conditions there as well was like sunny rain.
Yeah.
So let me see what the guys in the chat made of it. But big up, Dio. Yes, guys, like and subscribe to the channel. It takes a second, man. Hit that like to the stream. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. Really, it's really great for the channels. We'll support. We're gonna have so much content coming out. Mari just said earlier on he may do a rant later on, and obviously will do. She's doing a post match. Did he say he was doing a post match later on, at early hours of the morning here in England, wherever you are in the USA? I can't remember if he said, is he going to do a post match later, or you're doing it?
I'll do the post game later. I just messaged him to make it even 30 minutes earlier, so it'll be at midnight. So some UK people were up at midnight. Yeah.
Okay. If you're up at midnight, make sure you guys you lock it in with Mari. He's going to talk about all today's event, not just Spurs, but he will also broaden that, looking at how the other team's going on. But for the next 15 odd minutes before the next lot of kickoffs start, we are top of the league. So we thought that momentarily. We're just kidding, guys. We're just kidding.
Yeah. We'll start at midnight, 7 o'clock. We'll go for 2 hours, and then at 9, I will cut it off. I'll post the link. Yes. Yeah, nice. I'll definitely put the link. I'll put the link up for anybody to jump on. Yes, I'm gonna catch some sleep this afternoon because I'm gonna be with kids tomorrow for my nephew's birthday, and I need all the energy I can get.
Fair enough. That's fair. Yeah, when Spurs fan that says we need more composure in front of goal. It's good in defense and midfield, but in front of goal we have more. Listen, if I could have one wish in the next however many days left to the market closes, well, we're talking about 3-4 days now. There's not going to be anything being done this weekend, right? Let's be honest. We're not going to do anything during Saturday and Sunday. So between Monday and Wednesday, if we can do something, that's the one area, Dan, that I would love us to go and get a proper number 9 who is an absolute animal in front of goal. If we can spend, I really think we're like a couple of really good players away from becoming a really good team. One that could hold their own this season. We've got one game a week, no Europe. I think we can really do something, providing the ambition of their owners is it on the pitch. That's what we're saying. Just 2 players, and we've got a really good side. We've got Benson Coors coming like mid-September. We're going to start seeing him play a few minutes. We've got some really good players coming back on top of what we already got. So we've got really good base. We're not, this is the frustrating part. It's just that we're so close to having an half-decent team. Hey, we're joined by Stel. We're joined by Stel. Let's see.
Okay,
you've heard enough from us, guys. Let's see how Stel's viewed it in sunny Cyprus. Stel, your thoughts: first half, second half, the good, the bad, and the bang average. The floor is yours, man.
Well, first of all, can you guys hear me, or is there a lag?
Perfect.
Okay, good. Yeah, so I thought the first half. By the way, hello to Iggy, Mari, and everyone watching. Big up. I thought the first half Spurs dominated possession. I thought we created some good chances. I felt that playing out from the back at times was a little bit worrying, but okay, we're still getting used to it. Maybe we don't quite have the quality to do it every single time. In terms of midfield, I thought we bossed it. We deserved to take the lead 100%. I stick by what I've said for a very, very long time, and I stick by it again. Richarlison does not belong at Tottenham Hotspur. Whether it's a confidence issue, whether it's him adapting, whether it's him not being good enough, whatever the reason, today, especially that second half, his head goes down way too quick. You know, one bad touch, one poor shot, one lack of technical skill to get him out of a situation, his head just goes. And some of the mistakes he made today was so basic, it's concerning that we're
That
talking
chance,
under
though.
10s. Iggy, for me, did you see that chance in the second half where he got the ball in midfield, there's no one around him, and he rolled his ball over the foot, fell over and got a yellow card? For me, that is just shocking.
No, he got
So,
tackled.
I think-
He got tackled by Patrick Swayze. Ghost. Patrick Swayze tackled him.
Yeah, I mean, it's poor. I don't think Pape Sarr and Basuma had the best game today, but it doesn't matter. We know they're good players. I thought Kulu had a slightly better game today. I thought Kulu had a better game. Son, again, I don't think he needs. We can't play Son out left. I don't think it works for him. I think he needs to be in the middle. In fact, he should be our striker until we sign someone decent enough. But look, Bournemouth had chances. Maybe a better team would have taken those chances. Our second goal was superb, by the way. One touch football, just forward, sideways, forward. And then the finish by Kulu was an exquisite touch to put it where he did in the net. So I felt that.
Are we missing this guy still? Are we missing this guy? That's why I left it there.
100%. 100%. If Kane was there today, we're winning 4-5-0. No doubt in my mind, we're winning 4-5-0. I think another worrying thing is that, look, a positive is our attackers scored today. Kulu and Maddison. They're not defenders. So our attackers scored. That's a positive. The front three and striker, it's not quite there, is it? It's almost as if we've got a decent midfield. We've kind of got the players for attack, but not quite. And, oh, by the way, Mickey van der Ven, quality today. I thought Mickey van der Ven had a really solid game of football today. He's impressing me, because I did a show a couple of weeks ago saying, look, I've got some concerns, but so far he's proven me wrong. And I don't mind that. I don't mind being proven wrong if the player is doing the business, and he is. I even thought Porro defensively today was not too bad. I thought Porro defensively today did quite well. So
blocks.
Yeah,
Play some proper.
Yeah, Udogi's a good player, hands down. He's shown it again. I just feel, look, we're winning games. We're playing good football. Everything's a plus. You can't really be negative about what we're doing. Just one area to improve on is that attacking. We get the ball into really good positions, but that final pass, or sometimes I feel that instead of shooting, we try and play a square pass where you're thinking, just shoot. Yeah, we're overcooking it. But listen, today's performance, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. But we deserve to win, no doubt. We deserve to win. So
I was comfortable.
Yeah,
I was saying earlier on. I've never felt more
on.
comfortable watching Spurs. I was really we were watching it on stream. We was calm. We was like I've forgotten the last time I felt so calm watching Spurs. And I have to say
100%.
I was a bit worried when we made 3 changes all in the central midfield. I was a little bit worried, but I thought the players that coming on gave us a second wind. And Perisic in a while, I felt Perisic and Son all of a sudden. It was different. It was just had a different, it was like more fluid in the passes. It was more slick with the 1-2s when they came, when those changes were made. And I thought the boys in midfield did all right as well. And Lo Celso, it was good to see that he came on.
I thought,
and
Iggy, I thought all the subs did well when they came on. I mean, the first 5 minutes from Lo Celso wasn't good, but once he got comfortable, he was okay. But I thought all the subs did well, except for Ben Davies. I still think he needs to go. I don't think Ben Davies should be at Tottenham. He's not at the level. Not for what we want to achieve in the long run. You know, for now maybe he'll do. For now, okay, let's just ride with it. But going forward, he's not the future.
No, I agree. I just thought he had a really good opportunity. Son laid it, put it on a platter for him, and he just completely skied it over the bar. But he's nothing more than Udogi's backup.
Yeah.
I've got to tell you a funny story. So I went to the bar across the road to watch the match, and there's quite a few Spurs fans, all like tourists. from the UK, and two of the people I'm with are Gooners, and one of them goes to me. He's a young kid. He's the son of my friend, and he goes to me, "Do Spurs fans hate Sol Campbell then? Like, do you really hate him that much?" And I said to him, "Or are you just upset that Spurs are winning and you're trying to put a downer on it? Where are you going with this?" And he goes to me, "No, I'm being serious." And he started smiling, so I knew he was trying to wind me up. And then out of nowhere, this bloke behind us with his back to us, all you hear is, "When Sol Campbell dies." And he started a chant in the pub. I know it's not a good song to sing, but it was funny. It was a funny moment, man. The whole pub started singing it. And then I looked at the little lad and I said to him, "That's my answer for your Sol Campbell question. That's your answer."
Nah, man. I listen. I hate the guy, but I can't. Whenever I hear that chant in the stadium, I can't bring myself to sing it, man. I can't wish. I can't wish the death upon anyone. I just can't. It's not in my making.
It was a funny moment though, because he was asking me a question and then
Yeah,
someone else
and it's
answered
like,
it.
well, there's your answer right there. So,
Yeah. So
guys, before we round it up and we start watching the next round of matches, any final thoughts? 7 points in 9. I know we're going to talk about it more on Monday in the Monday night show. We're going to look at not
Come on,
just
Spurs.
Tottenham, but the whole weekend action. We will speak about that in depth.
We'll be in the top 4 race.
I don't know if you're
Yeah.
going to be on Monday. Are you on the Monday night still, or not? Are you about?
Let's see what happens. I'm just on the phone. I'm sorry, mate. Sorry, Spurs fans just talking to me. Sort of kit.
No, it's cool.
Talking.
No, I was just going to say we're going to talk about more stuff in depth on Monday, the Monday night show. I'm not sure if you're around for that, but
I'm 2 hours ahead, so I'm going to be out for dinner, so I'm probably going to miss it.
Cool, no worries.
Monday I will, because I, as a good counsel, I'm in charge of the National Honor Society, so I'm going to be. If I jump on, I'm going to be late. I'm definitely going to be.
No worries, no worries. We're going to speak about the whole of the weekend action over the weekend.
Listen,
But before
Mari, I've got to go, guys. I've got to go.
See you later. See you later.
No,
Take care.
we're top of the league.
JP,
We're top of the league.
JP, Will Stewart, big up, top of the league, man. Let's go. Come on.
See you later, Stel.
Got a minute left at the top of the league.
Now, Mari, do me one favor. Sign us out. Sign the channel out. Sign us out because I'm not quite sure how to end it, man. So I'll let you do that part if you can do it, man.
Oh, thank you. Let me just. I just want to take one quick picture of us being top of the league.
Oh, stop it. Any final thoughts before you sign us out? Before you end the stream?
Well, we want to end the stream. Will want us to answer the question. I'll answer it quickly as a final thought. Yeah, Big Ange has only featured 19 plays so far, season so far. Are we worried that he feels that he doesn't have the tools yet? I would say yeah, especially in the front three. I feel. And strange enough, the defense. Strange enough, other than bringing Davies in, he had an Emerson starting. He hasn't Sanchez. He had to put in, but we have not seen an Eric Dyer at all.
Mario, doesn't concern you though with so many players that have not been utilised. 19 have been utilised. We've got about something like 30 plus players. We want to get them out, right? Because they're not gonna give us any good vibes moving forward if they're not playing football.
And they may become a pain or a detriment in the locker room because they're not playing. So because you already heard the rumors with Lo Celso, which end up being rumors, but you're gonna have people sitting there and they're gonna be like, I want to play. Eric Dyer being one. So hopefully that deal with Fulham for Tosin, that's the rumor. It's a swap deal happens, and because there are some players on the squad that are going to complain, minus Tanguy, because I don't think Tanguy cares other than getting paid. But yeah, no, excellent question by Will.
Nice one, Will.
Yeah.
Right, guys. Don't forget to as Mari just about to end the stream for us, guys. Don't forget to smash that like, subscribe to the channel, lock it in for 12 or midnight here in England. Mari will be doing a stream. So make sure you lock it in for that one there, guys. It's 3 points for Spurs. We're top of the league. Guys, be happy for one weekend. Come Monday, we go again.
Yeah. Well, if you're still watching, 7 o'clock. Make it. I said 7:30. Make it for 7. I want to make it earlier so I can get to bed earlier. 7 o'clock, midnight in the UK. We'll have a stream tonight, post-game reaction. So, other than that, Iggy, let's give them a come on, you Spurs.
Always, as always, forever always, it's come on, you Spurs. 3 points in the bank. We enjoy the weekend and we go again come Monday, baby.
Top of the league.